So I just left Gary Collins' place, had a couple hours with him, and I messaged Mike Gallaway and said, hey, I know this is last minute. What if I come out your way and do an interview with you tomorrow? And he said yes. So we're still going to keep going in the wrong direction. So now we've got another almost 5 hours going into Kansas. So let's go find Mike Gallaway. All right, so today we are with legendary pulling announcer Mike Gallaway, and he's graciously given us some time today, and he's going to tell us a bunch of stories. And let's see, so I want to know, well, like, did you grow up in this area? Like, basically, you can tell us your whole life story. Like, you grew up here, and then how did you get into broadcasting, and just let
us know. From the go. Well, I was born.
Well, that's good.
That's kind of neat. In Oklahoma. I always lived in Oklahoma, and I found out later when I was pulling and traveling the country, it's the best place to live.
You were pulling?
No, I announced pulling.
I know, okay.
I didn't pull. I did drive a couple of tractors.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Long time ago. Moby Dick was a guppy. Okay, so, and I grew up in Oklahoma, but later I found out it was good because it's like 3 hours to the West Coast and 2.5 hours to the East Coast, and it's pretty centrally located. Graduated from high school in a little place just to the east of where we're sitting right now in 1965. Was not a Rhodes Scholar by any means. Had a car crash, and probably winter of 65. I knew a date.
Ooh.
That's a guess. And crippled me up pretty bad, and got over that, and got a scholarship kind of thing to go to Dallas and learn radio. And so it was a big, long course, took 6 weeks. And then when you was in radio at that time, there was 3 different licenses, and you had to have a 3rd class with a broadcast endorsement to talk, and the rest of it was engineering. And I'm not an engineer, so I got my broadcasting and came home and worked as a page for a radio station or for a television station in Oklahoma City, and did some radio. I was Michael Judge. That's right, driving your way home this evening, holding court on a fine Friday.
You can still do it.
And then I got out of it and went to work in construction, whatever it took to make a living. Went to the farm show in Oklahoma City one time. Came off the farm, and I'm walking through the farm show, and they start this blower motor. And I thought, wow, that's kind of neat. I went over to grandstands, and they had a deal called a tractor pull. Never heard of it.
Okay.
But they had blower motors.
Yep.
Gary Sporhays and Carl Sneller out of Holyoke, Colorado, were there with a tractor called the Sting. And that kind of hooked me.
A single engine?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but at that time, that was bad.
Okay.
It had the blower motor on it and all the good parts, and that's pretty Western.
Yeah.
And I kind of called around and found that there was an Oklahoma tractor pullers loose knit group, and I started watching that. I took a lot of pictures, and sold them. Didn't keep them. Wished I had them. If I was known I was making history, I would have taken a lot more pictures.
Yeah.
And we were in Elk City, Oklahoma, at a pool one time, and the show was over. And stayed at a Holiday Inn, and the announcer for the event was all sitting around a table having some beverages, and he said, well, they flew me to Louisville, Kentucky to announce.
For the farm show?
Yeah, and I thought, flew you?
Really?
Wow, that'd be kind of neat. The guy was sitting next to me, and I said, I can do that. He said, well, I got a poll coming up in 2 weeks. You announce it? Yeah, I announce it. Make no difference.
Never done it before?
No, I had no idea.
No idea? Okay.
So I went to the pool, and before the pool started, I went out in the parking lot and puked my guts up.
Because you're nervous?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Did the show, went good, went out in the parking lot, puked the rest of the guts up.
Oh, boy.
Starting to leave, and the guy said, hey, I'm doing a show down the road in this town in a week. Can you announce? Yeah, I can announce, you bet. How much? Oh, I don't know. I never thought about money.
Did you get paid on the first one?
No, it was just to do it.
Was it on TV too?
No.
Okay.
It was just
announcing.
Just an old brush pull.
Okay.
Well, it's $50 a show. That's $100. I'll take it.
Nice.
So we went and did the show. And for the show, I puked my guts up. Show was over, and I puked my guts up.
Really?
He paid me my $100. So I went and spent probably $15 and had business cards made.
Okay.
Said I was an announcer.
Because you've done it twice now, right?
Well, I am one.
You are.
So some of my polling friends went to Shreveport, Louisiana. Those three had tractors.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go, Gallaway? Yeah, I want to go. So we go down to Shreveport. Red River Tractor Pullers. They were out of La Mesa, Texas.
Okay.
Was putting the show on. And the announcer had just called and said he couldn't make it.
No way.
Yeah. So one of my friends said, well, that guy right there is an announcer. He said, came up to me and said, you an announcer? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm an announcer. Here's my card.
You were? Oh.
Here's my card. I'm an announcer. He said, well, how much do you charge to do a show? $100 a show.
Perfect.
Went up a little bit.
Double it.
Oh, we can't afford that. Oh, that's fine. I'm good with it. We got the tractors weighted up. Like,
Yeah.
guy came around and said, we'll pay. I said, okay. So I took off and went across the stands and walked up in the booth and looked it all over and said, just a minute. Went to the bathroom, puked my guts up, come back out, sat down and did shows for him.
What made him change his mind on paying you?
They found the money.
Oh, okay. They wanted an announcer.
They had to have an announcer.
Yeah.
It was a big, nice show.
Yeah.
And I just happened to be there.
Right. So that's your really big break. Probably.
Probably because I worked a lot with the guys from the West Texas, from tractor pullers out there in La Mesa, and they were the hot setup. You know, they had a lot of tractors follow them, and good tractors, nice tractors. And after that, it just
Here we go.
stay on the telephone and go places.
And you were doing construction at this time?
I worked every day, and then did shows on weekends, and then come back and went to work on. That never stopped.
How did you get more shows? Was it just word of mouth that people
Just word of mouth.
back? Okay,
Absolutely nothing else. Never advertised.
really?
When I went to work for SRO, and you didn't work for SRO. Everyone was contract labor.
Okay.
But I met Bob, George, and Tony in Oklahoma City, and I went up and shook. I still tell you this today. I said, "I'm Mike Gallaway. I'm the best there is." He looked at me kind of funny, and he said, "Well, I thought I was the best there is."
Oh boy.
Bob was an announcer.
Oh, he was, okay.
I said, "Well, you were wrong." He said, "Well, you want to work, kid?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, I want to hear what you got for me." He said, "Stick around. You can announce tonight." So, probably just one class.
He's going to test you.
Yeah.
How old were you about this time?
I have no idea.
Okay. 20s maybe?
Yeah, 20s.
Okay.
20-something, late
Late
20s.
20s, that's good.
Yeah. So I just went up and sat down. Didn't throw up.
Ooh.
Bob did the first class. He said, "I'm gonna let you do. This is all trucks. They didn't do any tractors at that time. I'm gonna let you do this next class and see how you do." I said, "Okay." So I just took the microphone and went to work.
Hi again, everybody. I'm Ken Brew. My partner is Mike Gallaway, and we've got pulling left to right tonight all over the dial, including some pretty fair two-wheel drive and monster truck competition.
Well, it's the end of the year. This is the final hook of the season. The Ford Budweiser Points Championship's on the line, and Ken, they're going to take out all the stops. It's just going to be go for broke tonight.
Let's talk about some of the competitors we'll see tonight, Mike, particularly the two-wheel drives that we really haven't gotten a chance to see too much this year.
Rice Burner is going into this leading the competition. Looks like he may win it. We'll have to wait till the night's competition is over with to find out for sure, though.
We have the Steel City Shaker, an orange flash, guaranteed to rough up your evening. This is Bob Zundel, New Alexandria, PA, in the 86 Chevy S10, and a relatively modest 482 Chevy through the hood.
Well, they have really done a lot of work on this truck. He's got good ground speed. He's a little bit nose heavy. Let's see if he can get out. He's going to get down close.
Real close. Now, Mike, he had a smaller engine, 482. If perhaps it was up in the 500s, might he have gone through the door?
That's a good chance, Ken Brew, but, you know, in this class, doesn't always mean cubic inch wins. He could have got it out that time. I think it was a little nose heavy. You didn't see that truck jump up in the air like you've seen so many of them before, but it was a good job on the truck for Bob Zundel.
And you didn't know any of the drivers?
Never seen them. Had a sheet.
No names of the...
Tell by looking at them.
No sheet? No names, no nothing? Of the trucks or drivers?
Just run.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Wow.
Pulled about 3 trucks, and Bob got up and walked off. I didn't see him till the show was over with.
Really?
We settled up, and he said, "You got a car?" "Yeah, I got a car. I always got a car." Then less than a month later, they called me to go to Wichita, Kansas. And I was still working for everybody and anybody in the country. And went to Wichita, Kansas and worked for them. And Evansville was in there pretty early. Evansville, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just go.
Just go.
Yeah. I probably worked in all 48 states in the continental United States, all over Canada. That's not bad for a kid that just stumbled in off the street.
It's amazing.
It really is.
That's a great...
It even shocked me. Yeah.
Oh, man. So, and then the TV started coming around after that, the TV deal?
The TV deal was kind of neat. I was outside painting my house on the outside. Mm-hmm. But the kitchen window was open and you could hear the phone. That's when I could still hear. And so the phone rings, and I jump down off the ladder, and honest to gosh, I have on an old white shirt with paint all over it, and cutoffs, and looked like death eating a donut. And I know I'm just talking on the phone. And this guy said, "It's Tom Barton." I said, "Mr. Barton." He said, "We're going to do a poll on television and think you might be interested." And I said, "Yeah, I'd like to do that." "You think you can do that?" And I said, "Well, there's no doubt I can do that. It's not a problem." And he said, "Well, here's the date. It's at Three Rivers Stadium in Cincinnati." And I said, "I can't do that. I've got a show. And if I tell you that I'm going to be there, then you'll either get a death notice or I will be there.
Right.
There's no in between."
Yep.
And I told him, I said, "I'm working." He never said who the show was for, just that they were doing a show. And he said, I'll take care of that."
Wow.
"Oh, fine with me."
Okay.
So we settled on a price, and told me who to call, and they arranged everything. And that was, at that time, that was through Anheuser-Busch.
The SRO shows.
SRO shows.
Yeah.
Anheuser-Busch, when the Bush people owned it, had their own production company called Bud Sports.
Okay.
And they produced horse jumping and women's golf and truck and tractor pulls and monster trucks. And kind of hearsay, and you can't write this down as the gospel, but ESPN got ready to go on the air, and they were short a few $1 million. And they went to Budweiser, and Budweiser said, "We'll loan you the money, but part of the contract is we have first right of refusal on any alcohol advertising." And that's why we were on ESPN. And it was a young puppy then. The first time that we beat NHL hockey, rating-wise, was a big deal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It would be.
When you got truck and tractor pulling beating hockey, well, it was a big deal then.
I remember the stands just being packed.
Thousands and thousands.
Packed. Like you were at the Super Bowl.
40,000 people was not a big deal.
It was unbelievable.
You just walked in and did it.
I got a younger guy that I'm showing him the videos from the 80s. He's like, "Look at the people in the stands. He can't even." I'm like, "That's how it used to be." You don't understand how big this was. It was massive.
I didn't either. 40,000 people there, or 20,000 people there, or 15,000 people. This is all the same. It never entered my mind that there was a lot of people. I just making them laugh and have a good time, informing them of what's going on.
Tell you what, that wasn't the last one Bill won, and he has really been the man to beat in this class. 3 brand new 572 cubic inch supercharged Hemi Aries engines. Mega dollars in motors, and you can see why when you see the Dirt Slinger hooked to the sled. A very appropriate name in the Dirt Slinger for Bill. He runs 30.5, 32 tires. There's a shot of the 3 Aries engines. The 2 motors on the bottom are hooked crankshaft to crankshaft. The motor setting up top has its own clutch, so there's 2 clutches, 3 motors. They'll all come in simultaneously. And tell you what, when it does that, he will shake the rafters and rattle the ground with Dirt Slinger. Bill is a farmer.
Take a look at 3 inches. Is there a limit of how many engines you can put on these?
Only a limit on the weight and the tire size. 7,200 pounds maximum, 30.5, 32 tires. Now, Bill has very little tread on the rear tires. He wants to spin them real hard. Doesn't want to pile a lot of dirt up in front of the sled, and that's why the lug is cut down the way it is. Watch this man thunder the roof, and here comes Bill.
a full pull for the dirt slinger and Bill Leishner. That brings the crowd at the Civic Arena to its feet.
Not only a full pull, Bill had the balance right. The power was there. A beautiful job. I tell you what, that guy is really super tough. He is leading in the race for the championship.
Was that your main goal, was to make people laugh?
I wanted, and still to this day, I want you, if you come to a show that I'm announcing, when you leave, you should look at your spouse and say, well, I am tired.
From laughing?
Cheering and laughing and watching. I'm just exhausted. That was always been my goal.
Okay.
Wear them out.
I love that.
Torsion bar shocks on each one of them. Doug Trussell built the wheels. Look at this. It's going to be a race. Bigfoot has covered him out of the hole. The man was asleep on the line, but he caught up in a hurry. And now they're side by side as they make the turn. Watch it. The Beast may be in the lead. The Beast may have it. Chandler's got the lead, but Chandler's got to make a turn. Chandler's down the chute. It's head-to-head competition. Side by side. Chandler, can he pull it off? Can he pull it off? Oh, man. He does. Whoa. He does.
Mike, this was a race the Beast could have won, but around that last turn, he seemed to stall.
Something went wrong with that vehicle. I saw him glancing back over his shoulder into the engine compartment, and something went astray.
When you're in Anaheim Stadium, now this is when, and this was later on, I don't know when, but it's full. That's a big place.
Oh, yeah.
And you say, let's do the wave. Start down here on the left-hand side and come all the way around. And they did it. And there's just a multitude of people standing up and raising their hands and just like, oh my God.
And you did that. It's like, whoa, whoa.
That's pretty neat. Yeah, it amazed me.
Oh, man.
Of course, a lot of things amaze me, you know. Shirt buttons do the same thing to me.
How long did you do radio for?
I don't know.
Yeah.
2 or 3 years.
Oh, a couple.
Yeah.
Was that like a half-hour show or something? Or
No, it was afternoon drive. Started at 3 and ran to 6.
So you would talk over songs and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff? Okay.
I was a country jock before country was even country.
All right, yeah. I know that song. So you seem to know an awful lot about the trucks and the drivers, like technically. Did you work on cars, or were you a drag racer, or how did you know so
went to
much
my first
about
drag race in 1958,
Okay.
1957.
Did you work on cars?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Because you knew more than all these other announcers. You knew...
It was my life.
Oh, okay. So we're missing a big part here then.
Right after the Korean War, which is around 1954, my uncle, and I attribute all of this to this one incident, took me from my mom and dad's house to my grandmother's house. And we fell off, Rob and I had a bathtub Nash. You probably don't know what that is, but somebody can look
It's
it
like
up.
an upside down
bathtub.
Yep. And that's...
And I'm standing there looking out. You know, you don't sit. You're standing there and looking out the windshield.
The
And
seatbelts.
my Uncle Leo said, come look at this. You're doing 100 miles an hour. Fell off this old hill. At the bottom of it, the Nash had run 100.
Oh,
That's it for me.
that was good. Huh?
Yeah. And this car's read everything I could get my hands on
Okay. That make...
about cars. Everything.
What kind of cars did you have? What was your first car?
First car was a 55 Ford 2-door sedan, piece of, wasn't lovely. Oh, I had a lot of cars. I had a 55 Nomad
Okay.
that I brought home in pieces. But it was just my life. You know, I still love cars to this day.
Okay.
Never owned a real nice car.
But you worked on them a lot.
Yeah.
So did you tear engines down and all that kind of stuff?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
see, that's why that makes sense now, because when you're talking to these guys, or you would watch something happen, and say like a piston would blow or something, you knew
I got a pretty good
what
idea.
happened.
He
None of
broke
these
a-
other guys did. It's like they brought these other guys in from selling shoes or something.
We
They
had
didn't
one
know.
guy that announced one time for us that did motorcycles, and another guy was really a car salesman. But yeah, if you're puking fuel out of one cylinder and you see it, the plug's gone bad. You've oiled it down or broke a rock arm or something because it's not firing.
Right. And you saw that
Sure.
when nobody else did because you knew about it. So
Sure.
that was a huge help for us as kids.
Never thought about it, but yeah, I mean, it was just part of life. You could tell what was wrong.
But he doesn't have what it takes to catch the Kool-Aid Kid.
They could have some problems. Those are vent tubes that run back, and if you'll see there right in front of the right front tire, he had a lot of oil come out that blow-by, and there's the steam that's coming out of it now. But when that truck quit, we'll see it on the replay, that there was a lot of oil came out of that particular side of the engine. So
What would cause it?
well, it
Mike?
could be a broken ring or something inside of it that's pumping that oil up on it. And
He started real nice.
well, it looked extremely good. It really did. Let's watch Kenneth go down the track, and his crew standing down at the end of the track watching him as he went down. Front end comes up, it comes back down. He drifts over to the left a little bit. That hurts him a little bit because he may touch the brakes. But watch this right behind this front tire on this side. You're going to see a little bit of it coming out right there. Quite a bit of it's coming out. And when it settles down, you're going to see right there behind the front tire, you'll see a lot of oil. See that coming out of it and kind of blowing out the side of it. Not a good sign for Kenneth, but hopefully everything will be all right on it.
There you see the remnants on the track. Game try by the Oklahoma Warrior, but it will not be good enough tonight.
Aero Max 9000 Ford heavy truck. Watch the Bud Boss cooking. Look out, he's on his way.
Whoa! Oh, man. I tell you, the sled driver was hanging on for all of his life, too.
Oh boy, did he make the turn as he headed to the tunnel. Gary Collins and Ken, no doubt a full pull, but I hope we can see this on replay. You're going to see something truly amazing.
It looked like
Watch-
he had a plane to catch.
Watch Gary Collins. If you could see the flags on the back of his truck. Now, he leaves with the sled boy. He is on his way and really hooked up. It's flying. Look at the flags. They've turned around backwards. That is the aerodynamics. The flags are actually what should be flying the other direction. But see how they're sticking out there? Well, the wind coming over the top of it turns the flags around. That just goes to show you how aerodynamic that is. Look at the flags going the wrong direction. There is the Budweiser boss, Gary Collins. Could make a world of difference. Let's see if all the work pays off. Here we go. Oh, it's bouncing again. It's smoking and it's bouncing. Kenny broke the rear end on it. He snapped the rear axle. I saw it somewhere between 75 and 100 feet. You're going to see the truck. We get to watch it on replay. You're going to see the rear end snap. Looks like the tire stopped momentarily in midair. The left rear tire at that time quit pulling. Now watch the rear tires. I don't know whether we break an axle but right in here is where the problem erupts on the left-hand side. There,
Yep.
right at that instant, you're seeing something turn loose in the back of the truck. The tire's still going, but there's no, there's dirt, but he does have dirt on the right side. The left rear axle, he snapped the left rear axle on that truck. The left rear tire absolutely stopped in midair.
A guy had a pulling tractor, and I built a big block shuttle. I bought it at a farm sale. Mm-hmm. And I built it from scratch. And we put it on this pulling tractor. And he had a Predator carburetor.
Yeah, I know what those are.
Put
Big
on
square
there.
thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
He said, now, Galloway, this carburetor will only give the tractor as much fuel as it needs. And we ended up pulling Oklahoma City, and it wouldn't start. And I pulled the plugs out of it. He said, "What do you think's wrong with it?" And I said, "The motor is lying to the carburetor because they were just soaked. It was flooded."
Hydrolock too, or no?
Yeah. So we got the plugs out of it, turned it over, and got it fired up, and made a pass with it.
So you were able to help him.
We went to a carburetor, a Holly, after that.
It was just dumping too much fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just washed everything down.
I remember the USA 1 had 3 of them on top of that thing.
Yeah. Everett's truck was really nice.
Yeah.
Everett is a sweet guy. Gosh, he's nice. I did a show up there one time close to him, went over to his place. I went to a lot of people, a lot of places.
Oh, I bet.
A lot of places.
And you said you helped build a couple of tractors too?
Well, that one, but I knew where there's pulling tractors being built, and I'd go over. And when it's your life, when it's something that you love, you just go do it.
See, I think that's why you were so good at it, because you knew the equipment. It's a big difference. You know, it's like when you have a football guy that used to play football announcing or telling you about it, he can see stuff that other people can't. And you being in it, doing it, and all that stuff really helped. Especially when you would see the replay, you would say, "All right, now watch this. Here's what's going to happen." And you'd already saw it come down the track in full speed, and were able to tell us, "Now watch this left front cylinder. It's going to be puking fuel."
Never realized that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was just natural. That wasn't.
That's why I think you were different than all the other announcers. Because they would all ask you, "Okay, now Mike, what happened here? Remember Ken Brew?"
Yeah.
A lot of times he would ask pretty simple questions, and I don't know if he was...
He was a newsman from Ohio, sports person. Nice guy.
You keep up with him at all?
I don't see him at all.
Okay.
See and talk to Ralph Shaheen a lot.
Okay.
Great guy.
I had a couple other here that used to work with. There was Marty
Reed.
Reed.
Yeah, I did a lot of stuff with him.
Brian Trevor.
Brian Trevor, yes. Brian was a bicycle racer.
Oh, really?
Here's a quick thing about Brian. He said, "Well, I don't know anything about tractor pulling." And the guys with Bud Sports said, "Look, here's all you got to do. Hi, everybody. I'm Brian Trevor. This is Mike Gallaway." Now shut up.
He was good, though.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you keep up with any of them guys?
No, Ralph is about the only one.
Ralph
Shaheen.
Man, that sounds so... I know.
Speed Sport News.
Okay.
They do a lot of television now. And Ralph and I did several things. But I also did Mickey Thompson Off-Road.
Oh.
World of Outlaws. These are all television events.
Oh, man.
I did about World's Championship Timber Festival, Albany, Oregon.
What about like, Indy 500 had their own guys pretty much, right?
Who did?
Indy 500?
Yeah, I didn't do that. Ralph did the Indy 500.
Or Daytona, any of that kind of, any NASCAR stuff?
I did, one time we did a race in New Hampshire or someplace. And one of the Baker brothers, it was a NASCAR East race. It was Ralph and
Buddy Baker?
might have been Buddy and myself that did a race.
Oh, announcing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And it was a train race in the middle of it. I'm telling you, I never seen a train race, but
A train race? Oh, they linked them together or whatever?
yeah, tie them together. There's a driver in the front and a driver in the back, no driver in the middle.
Oh, wow.
And if it had wheels on it or made noise,
You
I
read
can
it.
talk about it.
That's so cool. So I had one guy ask me to ask you the story about, tell the story of grabbing drivers' butts to make them talk. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true. they'd come up, and the first thing that they'd do is just They're all friends.
Yeah.
I mean, every one of them a friend.
And you were friends with them yet, or no? Or
Always, yeah, all the pulling people I knew.
Yeah.
Because that's what I did, the live shows, and then the TV took me to do the TV from the live.
Yeah.
And they're still friends.
Mm-hmm.
And if we had a show Friday night, we taped Saturday night, I'd go Friday night and see what was going on. And
Hang out with the people.
Yeah. But it's just like, they'd all have that, hi,
Oh.
I'm Tom. I drive that big red Ford. So if you reach over and just grab their butts, they don't care about their names, Tom or whatever. This Dr. Gallaway, and then they just relax and they'll talk to you.
So
I did it.
How many times did you do that? A lot.
A lot. If the guy was scared, nervous.
Did you do it to anybody you didn't really know?
Sure.
Oh, you did?
It make any difference.
Did they say like, what the heck, what weirdo? I'm getting out of here. Like,
Just be a nice butt.
oh man. So I could see somebody like Ken Ewan, right? Didn't really say much when you interview him and all that.
Kenneth was not a problem. Kenneth, I see Kenneth weekly. He lived up the road from me, and he was easy to interview. And Paula was easy.
Yeah.
You know, wonderful people.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
That's what I'm finding out from talking to a lot of people is I ask them like what they miss the most, and people say the people.
Well, yeah, it was your family.
Your family, yeah.
You had birthday parties after the show. Several times. I just tell you one quick story. No, I won't. I'll tell you 1,000.
I got all day if you want.
And I'd have no idea where we were. But Bud and Steve Jaskey broke a motor.
Mm-hmm.
Quite unusual. So the show's over with and everybody's gone, spectator-wise. But there's 15, 20 pullers.
Helping them?
Big circle,
Yeah.
shooting a breeze. Jaskies are working and laughing. Art Arfons is there.
Yeah.
Bill Lashner's there.
Yeah.
Milt Bergman's there. Their wives, if they're with them, are there. Art's birthday, we have Dusty brings out a birthday cake. and we just have a birthday party right there.
That's cool.
It was just wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Shock for me, Dusty and her husband Randy, and Randy worked in the pulley industry.
He made tracks, I think.
Right, he built tracks.
Mm-hmm.
We're in Oklahoma City and drove to Chickasha and had dinner with me, lunch, and sat here at the house and talked for a couple of hours.
Oh, really?
That's just the proudest thing you could ever see.
And I hear she still has some of her tractors too. So
I don't know. Tim lives right up there by him.
yeah, in Akron.
Yeah.
We can go find out one day. We can knock on the door. So
Art was always my hero. If I ever picked a hero, it had to be him. I spoke at his induction into the International Motorsports Hall of Fame in Novi, Michigan. We taped that for television, and I spoke at that event. It was a Bud Sports fair. Proud moment, because he super duper guy.
yeah.
Really good.
I
Met him. I did my first Grand National, NTPA Grand National in Springfield, Missouri, and Art was there. And great guy. Couldn't say enough good things about him. Wouldn't say poop if you had a mouthful of it.
And he kept going into his 80s, I think, didn't he? Pretty far.
Yeah, probably.
So yeah,
Wasn't that much older than I am.
his tractor is still around too, I believe.
Yeah. The Walsh brothers had blown motors when I announced shows that they were. You need to go see Bill Lashner.
I know, he's on my list too.
His dad was one of my favorite people. Willie,
His dad.
Yeah.
Was he the one that would come to the pools all the time too?
Yeah.
And he got sick. Or something happened to him and he couldn't come and everybody missed him.
Yeah, little bitty guy, white haired. He was at the pool every time Bill was there.
Yeah.
Bill had 3 injected motors at that time.
Right. Yeah, the dirt slinger.
Yeah.
That was a tough one. Tough track.
Oh, you know, he would run with you.
Yeah.
In this tractor from Weldon, Illinois.
Just about as tough comes when you get down to pulling. Bill Lashner, there's Willie, his dad, just to his left.
He almost can't get it stopped. He's going so far and so fast down the track. Bill Lashner just about takes the thing right out of the stadium here, Mike.
Bill Lashner has all the capabilities of pulling this thing from here to Weldon, Illinois, if he could afford the fuel. Talks to his dad, Willie, about the pull itself. We're very glad to have Willie back with us now. A moment ago, there's a shot of Willie. He's got a little book that he keeps track of all the pulls and the footages. Willie's been very ill and been in the hospital. He's healed up now and back out on the circuit. He's 72 years young. Would like to say happy birthday to him. He's got a birthday coming up real soon, and he is one of the finest people in this sport.
One time we were in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Do you know Milt Bergman?
Oh, yeah. I got pictures of him sitting on the front of that thing.
Milt had,
rambunctious,
at that time, an Allison and an Oldsmobile between the rear wheels and a Buick hanging off both sides. And Bob George and I are up in the tower. And Milt leaves with the sled, and at about 150 or 175 feet, the right motor breaks off and rolls out on the track. The front end crashes to the ground, knocks the front end out from under it, and Milt nails the throttle and drives it down to the end.
This is the one where he's sitting on the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
And Bob looked at me and he said, if I'd known he was going to do that, I wouldn't have had to pay an exhibition vehicle. So the show's over with, and I go down there and Wilson welding the front end back on it. And he said, Galloway, look here. These vice grips broke. That's why the motor come off. I'm getting new vice grips tomorrow.
So he's kind of like Art. He put stuff together and, you know, whatever he had, huh?
Milt probably is. I talked to his wife some.
Is he still around?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to go see him.
And his boys pulled too.
Right. He still has,
He was on, now I didn't see this, but we went to California quite a bit, some. Milt put the tractor in a hog truck, covered it with a tarp, and took off. Somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, and clutch went out.
Yeah.
Milt's not a very big person. He pulled the transmission out, welded the clutch up, put the truck back together and drove it to the show and then went it home.
Oh, nice.
Pretty well engineering. Got out in the middle of nowhere.
All by himself?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know how. He's a nice guy. Really.
I got to get a hold of him.
Yeah, they're sweetheart people. But I don't know anybody that was pulling didn't fit.
Just all nice people.
Yeah.
That's it. Everybody I've come to buy is just the best. You know, just willing to sit and tell stories.
I don't care if they had 7 blown motors or a carbureted small block. Everybody was the same. And they were all the same to me.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I treated them just the same.
Mm-hmm.
There was no difference.
Right.
When it's your turn on the track, you're the star.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are.
And that's one thing you said earlier was this was never about you. You always wanted to put them in the best
It wasn't
spot.
about me. I had nothing to do with it. All I was first, I got in free. Secondly, I had the best seat in the house. Thirdly, they paid me.
Mm-hmm.
And the fourth thing was to entertain the people.
All stuff you love.
And if you want a recipe for being an announcer, there it is. And you love it.
And you probably didn't know that going into it. It's probably just like,
It just
hey,
all happened.
This is like getting better and better as I go, right?
Well, yeah, because I quit getting sick. I just would go do it.
Did you quit construction then?
No.
Oh, so tell about having to go.
Well, you worked.
You worked.
It was 2 years that we did, there's 48 weekends in a year, and we'd do 46 weekends on the road. Depending on where Christmas fell, you wouldn't work then. And Thanksgiving, you'd do Thanksgiving here in Fort Worth on Friday and Saturday.
Which is about, that's driving distance?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'd drive to Fort Worth.
Okay.
Fort Worth, Wichita, Kansas, Amarillo, Kansas City, places that you could drive to quicker than you could fly to.
2 or 3 hours, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, don't like to drive.
Oh, really?
Not my big thing.
When you would go to these, you went by yourself pretty much? Or?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wife and kids to go sometimes, but you got 3 kids and she's teaching school. They go a little bit in the summer. You go down to
Your wife
White.
is a teacher?
Yeah, my wife's a retired school teacher.
Okay.
They'd go to White with me. White was in Texas, and I did it for 20 years,
We're not that far from Texas, I guess, huh?
2 hours.
So how did you, when it comes to the drivers, did you get to know them just by spending time with them? Or did you have a sheet? Did they give you a sheet with like their name, the truck name and all that? Or did you have to figure all that out yourself?
Sometimes,
Sometimes.
not very often.
No, oh really? This is like an original one?
Yeah,
They got their address, tractor model. Oh, feet pool. Okay, so it's
just a pull sheet.
yeah.
You don't go to the show an hour before it starts. You want to know anything. You go out in the afternoon, you walk around and you see what they're fixing, what they're repairing, what they're doing. You talk to them. You play with their kids. You ask the wife, how's everything going at home?
Did you take notes as you're doing that? Or
No.
all mental notes?
And I don't know how this ever happens, but I never wrote anything down.
Because when you're announcing the pulls, you would say, all right, he had to swap this motor out and he put this in, and you knew,
Yeah,
this is another part of it, you knew what was going on with that guy's truck at that pull. I'm like,
because I went.
yeah, so all that back.
But I never wrote anything down. It was all memory.
See, now when I watch him again, I want to be like looking for all this stuff.
Wished I still had that memory, but it's gone.
I hear you.
575 cubic inches of all aluminum Aries engine underneath this Dodge body. Bud is a 3-time national champion with the United States Hot Rod Association and a very strong competitor. Bud Jaskey makes his home in New Berlin, Wisconsin, and he and his lovely wife run a trucking business. When Bud's not out on the road, when Bud's on the road, she takes care of the business at home. Bud Jaskey is a man that can definitely make a winner here tonight.
See, I think that's why it was different, because you were in it, you loved it. If it wasn't something you loved, it would be just like a job. You got to go do it, get paid, go home, right?
I would go today, right now, and work a show just to do it. I rode Jerry's truck. I don't remember where we were. Doesn't make any difference. This had to be when I was doing TV, because I didn't announce. It was on a Friday night. And he said, "Get in, Gallaway." So I just stepped up and got in the truck.
And they let you hop in there.
Yeah, rode down the truck.
Was this before like helmets and all that kind of stuff?
Oh yeah.
So that's one question I asked the drivers. Did you ever get hurt doing this? Was anything come flying at you when something broke, or did anything happen on the track where you like almost got hit?
Well, the worst thing that probably ever happened to me, and I won't call a name.
Yeah.
But we were doing a bomb act where you go out and bring the person out and they blow things up in California. And we're going to do a countdown. It got to 3, and I was from here to that wall, and she let her explode.
Early.
I never wear plugs because I had to. I felt like I had to hear my voice,
Oh, okay.
and it just. Whoops.
So it was a real deal.
Yeah.
Explosion.
Yeah, but it's only about like a half stick. I was doing a show
It
for.
was real dynamite.
Yeah.
I thought that was a joke or something.
No, it's real nice.
Oh wow.
I did a show one time. I've done several of them with Orville the Human Bomb.
I haven't heard of
God, I
that.
loved Orville.
Was he at the pools?
Huh?
Was he at the pools?
No, this was mud racing. I was working for a guy out of Kansas City. And I loved Orville. And he'd take some pressed fiber wood and make a chair and then put a tarp over it and go out and sit down in the chair and blow himself up. And he'd blow him here to the street or whatever.
Never seen that.
And Orville was he had a lot of age on him. And I'd watched him for 3 or 4 weeks. I said, Orville, I can do that. All I want you to do is show me how.
Oh man.
He said, Mike, you have hemorrhoids? Well, yeah, I do. He said, they'll be hanging out your nose first time you do it. Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
You never did it.
No.
But you wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
So, another time,
Gosh.
we're doing the show in St. Louis, mud race. And this guy was a real promoter. In other words, we didn't stop. And it's raining so hard, you can't see the mud pit.
Outdoor event. Right.
Water everywhere. But if we can get 3 more in and do the bomb, then we've got a complete show.
Right.
So it was Orville's act, but Orville had taught another guy to do it. And I won't mention his name.
Okay.
And they went and got me a trash bag. And we cut a hole in the top of it. And I stood out there and worked in the rain.
Yeah.
We did the countdown, blew the guy up, and he went in the mud pit.
Oh, after he blew up, he flew into the mud pit?
Yeah. Thought he was going to drown.
Oh, man.
Oh, well. I had to go buy new shoes. They were soaking wet. They would never dry in 12 hours for the next show.
Oh, man. But that didn't happen to you, though, so that's good. Like,
Yeah.
all right, so we got to hit the Vice Grip Garage Monster Truck. What's the story with this? So the story is you and your brother built this thing, and from what I've heard from a lot of people, and you've commented, I think, that Mike Gallaway doesn't even know about this truck.
I don't have a brother.
You don't have a brother?
Narrows it down, doesn't it?
What?
No.
No way.
I don't
Okay.
have a brother. I hope he didn't pay extra because Mike Gallaway built it.
Maybe it's another Mike Gallaway or something.
There is.
Oh,
two brothers lived in North Carolina.
Same name.
Yeah, somebody took it for granted. One named Michael, an announcer, and
Okay.
just happened to be me. And it's not.
So when Derek said that, he just happened to get that information.
I think so.
Probably.
Yeah.
But
It
you
didn't.
didn't build that truck. You didn't.
I've never seen that truck.
Never seen it. Okay, that narrows it down.
Was not me.
Okay.
Don't have a brother.
Well, that's going to cover that up pretty quick. So, most memorable event you got to announce?
Gosh. Big shows are memorable because they're big. There's a lot of people there. If I have a choice, I'm going to go work a 1,500 or 2,000 people show because I work one-on-one with 2,000 people.
Okay.
Because I want to look at you. I want to stand here and just look you right straight in the eye and talk to you.
The big arenas is too much.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You don't, they're about this big.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're just talking and it all works, but it's just not, you don't have that fuzzy on the inside that makes you happy. Just
From the big shows?
from the big shows, yeah.
Really?
And they look good. They sound good when you get home.
What are your best memories of doing this?
My best one,
Best memory?
the real memories of being on the road that much and doing that many shows was the people. The Alan Gaines, the Ken Ewans, the Bud and Steve Jaskies, the Milt Bergmans, the Bill Lashners, the Brummel boys. I mean, they're there. They're kin to you. It never leaves. They're still friends today.
You probably still talk to Wally.
Wally is just right the same thing. Him and his brothers and his dad, all of them, good people, come to Pulse.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the Nedveds out in
Yep.
Tyndall, South Dakota. You know, it's all those people.
Yep.
Whether you see them once or friends down in Texas, Roy Holland, Manuel Marino, all those people.
Oh, you know. So, did you have a favorite class? 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, monster trucks?
Oh, no, and I can't say that, no. I like pulling. Oh my heavens.
All of it.
I liked it all. The guy from Kansas City I talked about doing the mud races. I went and did shows for him, and he did Grand National mini rod pulls.
Yeah.
We went to Birmingham, Alabama, and gosh, I don't know how many different shows we did. And I loved them all.
No matter the class. Monster trucks, just the same?
Monster trucks are wonderful, you know. And I was there before monster trucks showed up. First time I saw Bob Chandler was in Evansville, Indiana. And him and Jim came in driving a 1-ton Winnebago with Bigfoot on the back of an old wore-out open wheel trailer. It had 33s on it, and he got it off and crab walked it around the arena. But Bob George had enough smarts to know that this was going to work.
Don Maples, a supercharged 454 Chevrolet, and he's going up against Bigfoot, the supercharged 640 cubic inch Ford motor. Heads up and hammer down. This is the race of the year, right? 5th minute as Bigfoot takes on Sampson, and it's all Bigfoot tonight. Don Maples having problems. He can't even get close, but a beautiful job. Jim Kramer takes home another win for Bigfoot.
And taking over, you know, with the publicity from Take This Job and Shove It, Rob could take the truck and make it work in a small arena. And, you know, it was fun. started out when they crushed cars, they crushed them lengthwise, and Bigfoot would crush them sideways, and you made a big deal out of that. And
Glass flying everywhere.
I like monster trucks. They've been very fortunate, been very kind to me, but I liked them.
Well, I have one more question for you.
Okay.
So if I play a video on here, you think you got one more in you?
Oh, sure.
You want to do one?
What do you want to do? I don't give
I'm just going to play one and then have you just
Go with it. Huh?
go for it.
Okay.
All right, let me find one.
One time, Kansas City, Rue and I was doing an open.
I'm not completely convinced that Turlock, California exists, but I've been told that Mike Gallaway, always the man, has come prepared to show us that yes, indeed.
All these bits I
as we
figured
look
out.
in California,
Turlock, California, right there by Modesto, and right in that area, some of the finest farming in America.
where every corner has a pulling sled and every gasoline station has alcohol for the pulling trucks. We've got some great action for you tonight. We'll hope you'll stay
We were in
tuned.
Kansas City and was doing an opening just like that. And I walked down and you see how much taller he is than I am.
Yeah.
Gary Saline was down there. So I get Gary Saline jack. And I pull it out in the middle of the track and I jack it up.
Yeah.
So me and Ken are looking eye to eye.
And you stood on the jack?
Yeah, I stood on the jack. And we do the open and it goes perfect. And then the cameraman slowly pulls back on the zoom.
Oh, and you could just see it?
There's Galloway standing on the jack.
I've never seen that. Where's that at?
Oh, I don't know if they ever showed it or not. Kansas City.
I'll have to look for that.
You're looking at the Kemper Arena, Kansas City, Missouri, home of the 1988 Final Four basketball playoffs. But tonight, something more powerful than that. The Greater Kansas City Ford dealers present the Budweiser U.S. Hot Rod Truck and Tractor Pull Winter Nationals. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ken Brew, my partner Mike Gallaway, and Mike tonight, not only trucks, but tractors and the big cars.
Monsters, trucks, tractors, the Budweiser boss, and the tractors are going to be very exciting tonight. Many of the triple engine, numerous engines in each of the vehicles, the V12 Allison aircraft engines, not one but a pair of those, alcohol fuel injected. Also a twin turbocharged Packard tractor, that should be very exciting. It's going to take a lot of horsepower to put it to the ground tonight, and the track, I believe, will get better as the evening goes along. It's a hard track. The traction's there. It's going to be a real tough night for pulling. These guys got to study their lesson.
The way you're talking, there's a good thing there's a roof on this place or this building's liable to take off.
Boy, it could happen. With all the horsepower these people are putting together tonight, anything could go.
This would be a good. You want to do this one?
Oh, yeah.
Here, I'm
What
gonna
do you want me to just do like it was
Yeah, just like you're standing there, you know, like
today? Okay. Yeah, just do it.
you want. Here, we'll put a little bit of sound up.
Here's Collins, Gary Collins at El Dorado Springs, Missouri. Twin blown KBs. These are actually cast iron heads from an original Hemi. Gary's been running this truck for a long time, had a lot of bounce when it was early. He's finally figured out how to run two motors and four-wheel drives, and I promise you one thing, he gets comfortable. He puts both feet flat on the floor when he drives this truck. Probably around 3,000 horsepower, 1,500 apiece, all on alcohol. Let's watch him make a trip. Gets a good hook. It's got glued to the ground. Going to the door. Tops out the sled. Goodbye.
Thank goodness for brakes. Gary Collins has driven it out the door. Oh,
That was amazing. How do you do that?
You happy?
All those years. Holy cow.
I don't know. Just that's the way it comes.
no-stopping performance by Gary Collins in the
Oh man, that's something I'm gonna remember forever.
How do you know when to breathe? It just happens.
We've got two of them.
It's amazing.
Against the Night Stalker.
Oh man.
We also have Mike Gallaway.
That's a great place to maybe end it up, man. I cannot thank you enough for all your time today. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm glad you came.
Let's get a picture together. All right, there's Mike Gallaway, everybody.
I had a good time.
Yep. All right. So, where can they come see you? At the toy show?
Oh, Last Saturday in January, toy show, Oklahoma.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
We spent a lot of time today, so he gave me a lot.
It was fun. I enjoyed it.
So
Reminiscing, it kind of brought back a lot of thoughts from the past.
it's fun. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Did you ever travel with the drivers to get to know them better?
I didn't travel a lot with them. It's 2.5 hours to get out of the state. I don't care which direction you go, it's 2.5 hours. But we did a show in Worcester or somewhere on the East Coast. Show was over with. Ken Donay, George Carpenter, and myself got in the car and drove to, I believe we went to New York City.
Oh, okay.
The Meadowlands maybe, and did another show the next night. And then I flew home from there.
Okay.
And then one time I was back on the East Coast somewhere and worked in New York City. It was on Monday, but it's when Chandler had his deal with Mattel to make their first toys. We went from wherever it was, New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, somewhere, and got in the holler and drove to New York City, and they had a lot. We did a crush in the lot, and I announced the crush for the toy show, New York Toy Show.
Oh, nice.
And then when Bob died, we were in Canada, and I got in a holler with Bigfoot, and we drove from Canada to Michigan for the funeral. When I worked monster trucks with Seth Dalton out in California, he and I traveled together all the time, still do. He did Copenhagen Skull Crusher and the Bandit. He had all the Skull trucks. And then he and I did shows together for absolutely ever. We'd do a fair circuit where you'd work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in California, and Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in Michigan.
Oh, wow.
And then back to California, and had another set of trucks change and go somewhere else when we go there.
So you were talking about, too, the amount of travel you would work Monday through Friday on construction, pack a bag, and then go Saturday and Sunday to wherever you're going, and then you got to be back on a job site Monday morning at 7 a.m.?
Yeah.
How many? You did that for a long time, huh?
10 or 12 years.
10, 12
I mean, I
years.
spent 40 years in the business.
Did it seem like, oh man, I can't believe I got to go again? Like,
Never entered my mind. I didn't have a choice. I had 3 babies, and I had to work.
Yeah.
And I could make more money in one night doing a show than I could working 4 days in construction.
wow. Did that finally take over? Did you do less construction after a while?
I kind of got out of that, and I ended up running, had 7 newspapers. I was a publisher of 7 different newspapers across the state of Oklahoma.
For sports, for
For a corporate out of Alabama. They were local newspapers.
what'd you do for them?
I was the publisher of all of them. And I still did that while I was doing television. My boss said, I said, these people are wanting me to go back to TV. What do you think? She said, go do it. And TV's just another media.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
When you look at it.
it's not a big deal.
Are you still announcing anywhere?
I do some car shows
Oh, you do?
just to hear my voice.
Oh, okay, good.
There's a couple of people that put on a pull here in my hometown, and I'll go out and kind of warm the crowd up a little bit and talk to them and maybe do a class or two pulling. Then I've got another friend in Texas that puts on monster truck shows, Michael Harper, and I go down and go to his shows. He does two close by, and I'll go in and don't announce the show, but I'll do a party where they have a pit party and talk to the people, and I still do it. I mean,
Yeah, that's cool.
and it just you can do this if you want to air it or cut it. I don't care.
Okay.
All of these 40 years, I was a prostitute. I'm still a prostitute today. The way you define a prostitute is you have it, you sell it, and you still have it. If that doesn't tell you the definition of an announcer, I don't know what does.
And you still got it.
I can sell it tonight.
So, were you always like super confident as a kid? Like, I can
No.
do that, no problem. Like, where did that come from?
No,
you think?
I wasn't. I was,
It's just when you want to do something, you're gonna go do it,
I'm
right?
the best there is.
See, that's what that's awesome. What do you miss the most about that time?
It's not traveling.
Okay.
I don't know that you could do what I did in this day and age. The airports and the lack of, I could go, honest to God, I could go anywhere. If it was snowing in Denver and I was going to California, then I could go through Phoenix. If it had trouble on the East Coast and I was supposed to go through St. Louis, I could go through Atlanta. All on the same ticket. You just take it and give it to them and they'd fix you up.
Fix it, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no security like it is today with the shoes and all that stuff and the
Just
lines.
walked in the
and-
airport with your bag and went on.
Yep.
I've flown more stuff home from shows, cases of Barbie dolls.
That people just give to you?
Put them up, no, buy them for the kids.
Oh,
Just
okay.
put them up above the seat. Mirrors off of cars that we had at the show.
Oh man. So
Basically I stopped traveling as much. Probably 15 or 20 airlines at that time. You had Southwest, you had TWA, you had American Airlines, you had Braniff, you had Northwest, there's just Sunshine, there was just everything. My American Airlines number had 4 digits. The last one I saw had 6.
oh,
I've flown over 1 million miles just on American.
oh wow.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. So I know you're on Facebook and people can see you there. Are you anywhere else that people can actually like see you doing something today? Like announcing or?
I'll be out in the yard naked. The first Saturday in May, I do naked gardening day. If
I heard about that.
you want
but
to
I'm
drive by and see it, I mean,
what? Are you now? I guess that's out of the bag. So what? Tell us about that then. So there's such a thing as naked gardening.
okay.
Cut this or what?
No, I don't care. What are they going to do? Fire me? Several years ago, I read about naked gardening.
Okay.
It's like a national organization.
Never heard of it.
So I, being the introvert that I am,
Yeah, right.
thought, I'll just have some pictures and tell people I'm naked gardening. So I went and got my daughter and I went outside and we got in front of some trees. And I pulled my shorts up so you couldn't see them, took my shirt off, and looked like I was naked. Put it on Facebook, went nuts. Now I'm telling you, when I die, there won't be people saying, "Oh, you know, Mike Gallaway, he entertained millions and millions of people." It'll be, he was that naked gardener guy that every month, every May, first Saturday in May is National Naked Gardening Day.
That's all they're going to remember.
And that's it. Yeah. Not, he was in the Hall of Fame. Oh, no, he was a naked gardener. I drove by his place one time.
Well, hopefully this is going to help with that a little bit so you won't be known as a naked gardener.
Yep, that's it. Naked gardener. So, are you having a good time?
I love that. Are you kidding me? This is the best. I didn't know I slept like 4 hours last night because I was so looking forward to this so much.
I hate to disappoint.
No, this is awesome. What do you do nowadays?
I play with toys.
What kind of toys?
Hot Wheels,
Okay.
Matchbox. I make lamps. I make things, useless, worthless things that I enjoy doing. I sit on my butt a lot. I'm old.
But you're still making stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, but I don't know. My daughter and I garage sale every week.
Oh, nice. Looking for Hot Wheels?
Well,
Or whatever.
Whatever. We just have a good time.
Do you like resell stuff then when you buy it? Or?
I do, and a friend of mine and I put on a toy show here in town for several years. And then I turned it over to him completely, my part of it. And I'll have a booth in the toy show here in town.
Where's that at?
At the fairgrounds out by here in town.
So people can come out and see you there then. What was it like to drive Bigfoot?
I drove Bigfoot in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I drove 3 of them.
Oh.
I drove over cars in St. Louis in a parking lot on Saturday mornings.
Our Mike Gallaway had a chance to talk to Jim Kramer about what it feels like to drive a monster truck.
Jim Kramer, if I was going to drive Bigfoot, what would I have to have?
Well, Mike, you need a couple of different items. First of all, let me show you. You'd want to have a kidney belt because of the bounce you take in the truck. First of all, you put that on and lap it up real tight.
That doesn't look very stout. Will that do the job?
Oh, it sure will. Now, next
What's
thing
this?
you need is a cervical collar here around your neck.
Okay.
Put that up, tighten it up.
Now, what's this for?
It's keeping whiplash.
When you land?
You hit the car, see, the truck is going up and it throws your neck back. And of course, you got the forward motion, so it gives you a whiplash effect.
Yeah.
Now, this is actually a brace or a helmet support. You put that on, put the helmet on top, helmet rests on that, and it'll help your head support the weight of that helmet.
Now, is this a good helmet? Because I want a good helmet.
Mike, this is my helmet. It's the best. It's Kevlar. Simpson makes it. It's very light. We like them because they're very lightweight. And because of the extreme whiplash we have, we go to an extra lightweight helmet.
Okay, you've talked me into doing this. What do? I'm in the truck, and let's say we're started towards the cars. What's my first move?
First of all, you line up straight. That's right. You go approach the cars at a walk speed.
Just like I'd walk down the street.
That's right. All right, you concentrate, okay?
Okay.
Because everything's going to happen fast.
Okay.
Come up to the cars, a foot away from the cars, burp the throttle. I mean burp, I mean about a quarter throttle.
Just touch it and get off of it.
That's going to throw the front end up.
Okay.
All right? You'll momentarily come off the throttle. The front end starts to come down.
Do I mash it again
Almost
then?
immediately, the back tires are approaching the cars.
Okay.
A foot before the back tires hit the cars, you burp that throttle again. That way there you'll build momentum, and the truck will actually throw itself on top of the cars. And all you have to do is hang on and drive off the other side.
Wait. All you have to do is what? Hang on?
Yes, because while all this is going on, you're going to be jostled around and everything else. You'll be using all this fine equipment.
Now, wait a minute. You told me that this was real easy.
Easier than falling off a log. The only thing you're doing is climbing something. You're not falling off.
We'll take a look.
Well, lo and behold, not only is Mike Gallaway talking to Jim Kramer, he has some way convinced Kramer and Bob Chandler to let him loose in Bigfoot. Now, Mike, how did you arrange that?
A lot of talking has been going on for years. Right here, you're rolling back. I've got it neutral.
Wait a minute, it's taken you years to convince him to do this?
Convince me to do
Oh,
it.
convince you? Okay.
Got it neutral. I put it up in drive. Put it in four-wheel drive. I'm easing it forward. Slip it into four-wheel drive. It's in two-wheel drive now. I let it roll. It's just at a walking pace. I'm leaning out the window. I'm gauging myself, lining it up. Now, nail the throttle. Front end's up. Hit it again.
Oh.
Right on top. Bounce. And off the other side.
You're moving around inside that cab.
It's great. It's entirely different than you could ever imagine. You get bounced around from the waist up. That's where you're taking the beating. You're pretty well strapped in. You got all your equipment on, but from the waist up, you're being chasseled around a whole lot inside that cab. You got to think. I mean, you got to really put yourself to the test and think about what's going on all the time. I mean, you got to have it on your mind. This is so much horsepower, and so many things can happen. I've watched it for years. This is my first trip, and it was great.
Well, you look like a pro. Could you feel the sensation of weightlessness when you went over the cars?
It didn't last that long. It did not last that long. I mean, it was just a heartbeat, and Jim had gone over with me what to do, when to get on the throttle, and here's old shaky legs crawling out of the truck.
Go down here, Mike. How'd it feel to drive a monster truck?
It's wild. It's exciting. It's unbelievable. When you're coming up to the cars, just like you said earlier, everything happens so fast. I mean, it's just instantaneous. I had to have the back bumper dragging the ground. I mean,
Mike, I want you to realize that you have passed monster truck A, okay? But the back bumper was not touching the ground. You used about probably 1/8 the potential of this truck. So you got a long way to go, but I think you can make it.
I feel pretty safe. You did have the kill switch.
Yes, sir. I had the killer button right here.
So you would have, if any problems, you could have taken care of it.
I could have killed you from a half-mile away.
I like it, and it's a lot of fun. I don't want to do it for a living. You're safe with me.
Just when I thought I saw potential there for a good co-driver, too, and you're going to back out on me.
Yeah, my legs can't stand it. They're shaking real bad.
Here's what it looks like inside the cab, and you're going to see Mike do a little bit of bouncing.
Well, a whole lot of bouncing, Ken, and you got to look at it this way. This is not a big-time, long-distance, high-air velocity jump. This is kind of a wimpy deal. You know?
It was your first time.
Well, true, but still look at the punishment your body goes through. Lean out. Now, that's where I'm lining everything up. I'm getting a good idea. Get back in, get me a good seat. Here we go. I'm rolling, now I'm up. Now, there's the landing. There's the back part of it.
Did your head hit the wheel?
I don't think so. I never, of course, who would know?
Look at you looking at the camera.
It was kind of exciting, wasn't it, Galloway?
He's saying, did I do that?
I'm not sure. It felt like I could have, you could have driven a truck underneath it, how high it was. But it was great, Ken. It's got to be the highlight of my career.
I did. I drove the truck, had the 10-foot tall tires on it.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow. So Bigfoot 5? Or was it 4 at the time where it sat in between the tires?
No, I think it was set on top.
Set on top? Okay, so that's number 5.
I don't remember where that was, but I remember driving up in it.
Was it like hard to get up in that thing?
No, I thought, I don't know. I mean, I made it.
Bigfoot, 10-foot tall tires. The truck's over 15-foot tall. This is the original. This is the heaviest and the biggest of all the monster trucks. This is Bigfoot.
Well, somewhere up there is the cab. How do you get into it?
Bob, it's a real trick.
This Budweiser United States Hot Rod Association Monster Truck and Mud Bog Racing Championship brought to you by Budweiser, the genuine article. Each would age with that clean, crisp taste. This Bud's for you.
I drove the tank.
Oh, really?
With twin blown motors in it.
Oh, wow.
That's just like driving a cat. Those are sticks.
Bob was crazy in that thing. I mean, the amount of air he would get off of those cars and how fast that thing was.
Lauren Pryor built that out of Colorado. When they bought it, it had twin blown Chevrolets in it. It was a nice piece. It drove well. Mm-hmm. I drove a 7 Super and an Oliver 88 that we run 5 and 7 with in Texas. These people did, and I drove it in the 7 class. wasn't very good. It just wasn't really
Like
good.
a super stock?
Yeah.
Did you ever drive a mod tractor?
No, I didn't.
That's got to be a rush, man.
Did I or didn't I? I don't know. I doubt it.
2017 inducted into the Monster Truck Hall of Fame. How did that come about?
I don't know.
They just took. Has there been any other announcers ever?
Army went in the first time,
Oh, he did.
and Army was on the board of directors, so that's fine.
Okay.
Besides Army was first, and I guess I was the second announcer that ever went in. It's kind of the same deal. I mean, I didn't just, I went and looked at them. I mean, you're not going to tell me that the transfer case broke unless I go look at it and see what it, did you make it, or was it an old Army, so informative. And like I said, I've been around them since they started.
Yeah. Were you at the first one in the Silver Dome with Bob?
No, I was somewhere else. The first time I saw Bob, like I said, was in Evansville, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Jim came in a 1-ton truck, Winnebago, pulling Bigfoot on a trailer, open trailer that was risky. And he got out and crawfished it around the arena. We made a big deal out of it. Bob and Everett were the first major trucks that I was around in, and both of the trucks were exceptional. I like both of the people very well.
Yeah. Yeah, Bob's a great guy.
Yeah. Jim's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like Kramer. His wife are just super friends. So
It's neat that they have that open house. You can go and you can meet them. You can talk to them. They're pretty accessible.
but I had to put that on a list.
It's pretty neat. Tell me about. So I don't really know that much about Bob George. What?
Well, the original United States Hot Rod Association. Oh my gosh. It's so unbelievable. Bob George, Tony Vaccaro, and Ed Thayer. They were the nucleus of it. Bob George was a car show promoter. I can't say what Tony was, but we'll say he was a car show promoter. Ed took care of all the financials. I would never say anything but good about him. When I started there, you called George Carpenter's garage in Chicago and left a message, and they called you back.
Oh, wow.
It was, hey, what are you doing tomorrow? Oh, I don't know, not much. Well, why don't you go to Evansville, Indiana tomorrow night? Okay.
And that's how it worked.
Yeah. Bob was a promoter of all promoters. He knew what it took to make it work. Motorsports, it cannot be a democracy. Now, this is very controversial, and a lot of people won't like it.
Okay.
It has to be a dictatorship, because you're not going to tell me that I'm going to vote for a rule that's going to wipe out my $200,000 competing automobile. So you have to have somebody that lays down rules and says, this is the way we do it. And that's what Bob did.
Okay.
If we need to pay somebody to get them here, we'll pay them. If they need tow money, we'll take care of them. You put a program together and you make it work. It didn't work all the time in the early days. We didn't sell out every house that came around. But later on, it did some stuff down in Alabama and Mississippi and down in those places, and there wouldn't be anybody there. But everybody got paid. It's successful.
It's almost like the France's with NASCAR. Like, it's their way or go do something else.
That's exactly right.
But it almost kind of has to be, because you're not going to come in and tell me how to run my business, right?
That's right.
So you play by my rules, or you go
Go home.
make your own rules.
Go home. It's,
right?
it's not a big deal.
Start your own business.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
But gosh, long time ago, they used to do shows, quite a few shows in Oklahoma City at the Fairgrounds Arena. And I remember doing shows there, and they were scalping tickets outside for $100 a pop. And that was a long time ago.
Oh, man.
And people was paying it just to get in. We'd run super modifieds and modifieds, and no two wheels. And packed the house.
Mm-hmm.
One time, we were in Wichita, Kansas Coliseum. It's north of Wichita.
Mm-hmm.
You just drive till you think you're out, and there's a building. Building's still there, but they don't use it. So I'd been there several times for them. And one night, Tony came to my little cubicle I'm working in, and just full of people. I mean, we finally sold this thing out. Just people everywhere. He's all happy and gay and excited about it. We're rocking the place, and a little bit later on, he comes back, and this is towards the end of the show, and what's wrong, Tony? You ought to be thrilled at us. Counterfeit tickets.
Ooh.
And there was a point where 4 or 5 months there was a counterfeit ring, and they hit them real hard, and the tickets were counterfeited and were so good it's just almost impossible to tell them apart.
Oh, man.
They finally caught them, 5 of them somewhere, maybe in Texas, and put them in jail, and they had like a $10,000 bond or something, and a guy walks in and opens a suitcase and gives them all cash money and takes the 5 out, and they drive off and never see them again.
Good grief.
That's just one of the things that happened.
Wow.
One night, memorable show. Don't let everyone ever tell you that there's no difference between a full moon and a non-full moon.
Okay.
Go work shows when it's a full moon. People aren't right. Dallas, Texas. Reunion Arena. Full moon, sold out. They were drinking. I'm sitting down close to the floor. This thing is stair-step, people-wise.
Yeah.
There's 2 guys that has a guy by the legs hanging him over the edge at the roof.
Oh, man.
There's another guy right over here walking up the steps, and they're fighting. And they're rolling down and getting up. And it went on all night long.
You're standing there watching it like, what?
You're trying to, would y'all quit fighting? I'm going to announce the show this.
And you can't point it out, right? You see
No.
it, but you can't draw attention to it.
Can we have security to the row 70? No, that's hanging this guy upside down, shaking him. Oh, me.
So that's probably one of the worst ones.
Oh, one time I went to Canada, Montreal, or Toronto maybe. This is before they built that beautiful dome up there, Toronto.
Okay.
And this was a racetrack stadium, only the thing was just 150 foot tall. I don't know. It was just horribly big, tall. People sat everywhere. So I'm with SRO, and they're partnering on the show. Part of their deal is they bring the announcer, which is me. And I said, well, where do I work? He said, right up there.
Oh,
Damn.
man.
how do you get there?
Yeah.
Well, you go up all these steps right here, and there's a door there, and you get on that door, and you walk across that roof. And then you open that other door and step down, and it hung off of the edge.
Oh my gosh.
Now that one was shaky.
And that's where you announce from?
Yes! Oh my gosh.
Were you actually on camera and all that? Or were
No,
you just
this
the voice
is all
coming
live
in?
shows. Live shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just wild.
Man.
Well, I'll show you some more stuff.
That's cool. So you don't do just lamps, you got...
a Hot Wheels box.
Oh, sweet. Look at this. Oh, this is a lamp you made?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so you got the Eddie Holland stuff too.
Oh yeah, I got it.
He's good,
I got
isn't
a
he?
new Eddie
That
Holland.
stuff's-
Eddie sent me a shirt.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Boy, isn't that good?
All the blue max and all that stuff he's doing. Can I get a shot of this?
He sent
Look
me
at-
a sh-
That's really cool. 2017. So you got other awards here too, huh?
Oh, 1964.
64 swine showman. So what was that for?
Oh,
You would-
showing hogs.
Really?
That was my dad's honorary chapter farmer. I have one also, right here.
That's cool.
That one's have my name on it.
Yeah.
Then that was when I ran the newspaper
2002.
for helping out with the.
Some signed basketballs there.
Oh, there. Let me look right here.
Oh, what in the world? Afternoon Delight. Whose is that?
Eddie Anderson and Billy Harden out of Whitewright, Texas. They had two.
Wow. I've never seen that one.
Had three small blocks in it.
That's really cool.
My wife's a huge football fan.
Oh, really? Where we're at, who's your closest football team? Professional.
Professional?
Yeah. So would it be Dallas Tech or
Oh, Dallas is the first
for
professional
pros?
team.
Yeah.
So I'm in the newspaper business, and I tell my wife, I said, hey, her maiden name was Campo.
Okay.
And I said, hey, Dallas has just hired a football coach named Dave Campo from Connecticut. That's where her firm's from. Well, I'm going to write him a letter. You do that. She said, I wrote that coach a letter. He's kin to me. I said,
Oh.
sure is. Where'd you mail the letter to? To the ticket office. Terry. It'll be years if he ever sees it. Okay. Well, I'm off down doing some advisory work at a paper down in eastern Oklahoma. And she calls me. This is with cell phones. I mean, I've moved up.
Yeah.
You'll never guess who called me. I said, I guess I won't. Dave Campo, coach at the Dallas Cowboys. Bush. No, I got his home phone. I got his personal cell phone. He's my man. Okay. So she says, we're going down to Dallas to the football game. Okay. I don't want to, but I'll go.
Yeah.
So we go, and Dave's in a team meeting. And I keep telling Terry, I've been through all this with my business.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to talk to you.
Right. You're the last thing on his mind right now, right? Yeah.
He comes out of the meeting.
To talk to her?
Yeah.
So it was all true.
Visit. Yeah.
And you're like, no way.
He said, here's the tickets and a parking pass.
Nice.
Okay. I got her and, I don't know, 2 or 3 of my kids and my sister-in-law and one of our, just a ton of people.
Yeah.
So we're driving in. This is the old Texas Stadium. And you get there and you drive around the curve. Stay on the inside, and I drive up there, and I got my pass up here. I don't know what it is. It's just there.
Parking pass, yeah.
I stop everybody. Drive around and drive up to the door and park. Jerry Jones's bus is here. We're here.
It's like your
we
family.
So we just go in.
What the heck?
Where's our seats? Something. Well, I'm looking at the seat rows. There's no A's. It's all numbered.
Yeah. Oh boy.
So we get to 1, and that's the wall
Right.
where you go on the football field.
Yeah.
And there's bleachers on that field. That's where the A section
Hey,
is.
down on the field.
Yes, and we sat there and watched the game.
I had the same thing almost happen when I went and found Allen's 37. So Eddie Carey, who owns it now,
Yeah.
he's like, you come back in January. He's like, I'm going to get you and your family in to the polls. He's like, I run the TNT polling in Kentucky. I'm like, you do? I'm like, no way. So sure enough, we go down there last January. I call him up. I said, hey, Mr. Carey, this is Rob. I'm like, is it okay? He's like, I got your armbands for 2 days. You come around here, you park. I'm gonna let you in. Gave us armbands. Got on the floor. I got Allen's 37 right in front of me going down the track. I'm like, no way! I can't
God
believe
and going
this.
to heaven, haven't you?
It was the greatest, Same thing. It's like the stuff you get to do sometimes, just for asking,
It's the only part of my life that's mine.
Sorry to show this.
My wife has a whole house, and I have this room.
Oh, we got to get some close-ups of the stuff up here.
I like that pulling stuff.
You got some old school stuff here.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
This is Matchbox.
Bigfoot.
I actually took these out of the package.
Yeah, Rolling Thunder.
He lives in Oklahoma now.
Does he still have it?
No. This is one of the trucks that toured in California with us, AM/PM Boss. This is Matchbox. That's Matchbox. That's Everett's USA 1,
Right.
but it's on a Ford body. There's Taurus.
And Fly, the Toyota,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, so see,
That's supposed to
This-
be the 10-foot tall.
well, what the story is,
They made a shuttle and this Bigfoot?
these are McDonald's.
Whoa.
McDonald's did a run
Let's see this one.
where they put out, I had all of them at one time,
I didn't know that.
and it never went nationwide, but those are giveaways at McDonald's.
And then the Miss Bigfoot too.
Yeah, that was a McDonald's.
Gary Semi out there.
I don't know that they're rare because they gave them away at those Happy Meals.
Yeah.
They were Happy Meal toys, but they didn't last very long.
They certainly ain't giving nothing like that away nowadays. That's for sure.
Oh, no.
Got Mad Dog. Oh yeah, Barefoot.
Yeah,
The Jeep.
here.
Carolina Crusher.
You don't have one of
Oh, yeah, a
these.
couple Generalese.
I'm sorry that it's dusty, but you can take that with you.
Really? Oh man, thank you. I definitely don't have one of those.
Well, you do now.
That's awesome, thank you.
I thought these were kind of neat. This is a new thing from Erdl. Those aren't very old.
Okay. Got the Darrell Waltrip Dew car up here. I like the old Generalese. I got a couple of those.
Couple of what?
A couple of the old Generalese.
Yeah.
How big Dukes to have in the
Hot.
band.
Hot if they're real.
Really?
Yep.
They had a Challenger too, didn't they?
Yep.
Oh, it's right there. With the flag on the top. I used to have that one as a kid, right here. This one.
It's got the Rebel on top. They also made it without the Rebel. That little car right there is probably it's probably a $30 car.
I used to have the Deuce back there with the 2 seats, the coupe.
Oh, that's a Duesenberg?
Yep, the Duesenberg.
Yep.
Yep. This is probably what all mine look like now. They're all, I used them, you know. We used them as kids. They didn't just sit.
And I like them that way.
Oh, I remember that van. Didn't that jack up in the back?
Yeah.
One of those hijackers?
Yep.
They called it. Oh, you got a couple of them.
I got a couple of everything.
So is this what you go for when you're doing the flea market stuff? You look
Yeah.
for...
Yeah.
Was Darrell Waltrip your favorite NASCAR driver?
No. I was in Charlotte at the swap meet. And this is truly amazing. Oh,
Yeah, we got some funny cars down here. Mike Gallaway for duty above the call.
15 feet speed climb.
climb.
This is the Albany
Speed climb.
Timber Carnival in Albany, Oregon.
Okay.
I went out there and did a television show. And the first year, I went out there and did it. And I told Tom, my director, I said, was going out there, I said, can you get me some beer? Yeah, I can get you all the beer you want. Well, how much you want? I said, oh, a couple of cases. Yeah. So we land and go to the brewer, the distributor out there. He's got 3 cases of beer ready, iced down with us.
Okay.
He said, we got it in the car and left. And Tom said, what are we going to do with this? And I said, well, we're going to the Timber Festival. He said, when? I said, right now. You're driving, but we're going. Okay. Well, at the Timber Festival at that time, everybody camped out. They had a
What
big
is it? It's just like the wood
chainsaw,
chops? Yeah.
climbing trees,
Okay,
chopping.
yeah.
World's Championship.
Okay.
Expert commentator. So we drive up. I kick out these 2 cases of beer and I said, let's drink. Who are you? I said, I'm the color commentary for this event tomorrow. There's one guy said, listen, we've had Chris Economaki here for 3 years. He never gets out of the trailer.
Oh.
I said, take a look. I'm not Chris Economaki. Let's drink.
I'm here.
We sit down and drink. I look like I drink a lot.
Well, that probably opened up a lot of doors, though, just being personable like that, right?
I had my beer but I listened. No notes, no writing anything down.
Just all
Yeah.
up here.
So we just visited. I was their best friend.
I bet.
So we did the show. My wife said, did you do a good job? I said, I ain't got a clue. So they asked me to come back. I said, okay. I roll in with beer the next year. But I already told him I'm bringing my Brogan boots and climbing the tree.
Okay.
Okay. So we set up on this Saturday morning. Galloway's going to climb the tree,
Yeah.
roll the logs. So I get up to the tree, got these galves on. They're rusty and ugly. This guy comes up, competitor, and he said, "You gonna wear those galves?" That's all I got.
Yeah.
Junior, go down there and get Dad's galves. Boy, he runs down there and he brings back these speed climbing galves, sharp mothers. You put these on. So I put the galves on. The guy said, "You wearing that belt?" That's all I got. Junior Chamber of Commerce or whoever they were, one of the guys was an old competitor, but he was loaning me all the stuff. Well, you can't climb that. That belt's no good. Honey, go down there and get my belt. She trots off down there and comes back with the belt.
Gave you everything. Huh?
Guy said, "You can't climb in short sleeves."
Yeah.
That's all I got. I had somebody's calves, somebody's belt, somebody's gloves, somebody's shirt.
All different.
All different. Up the tree I go.
It seems like I'm seeing a real pattern here of I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to go do it.
I'll tell you how I got the job in a minute. So we climbed up, and this guy, they got a camera over here about quarter of a mile away.
Mm.
They got two of them here. And this camera over here is shooting this interview, and I'm up on this tree, and I got this world's champion climber. This guy that's from Alaska, he's on the other side. We're doing an interview on this tree. The interview stops, and he goes, "Pew!" and just explodes up the tree.
Yeah.
And I look at the camera and say,
Oh, boy.
they didn't tell me how to get down. So I do that. So I get down. Now I'm going log rolling.
What the heck?
I'm on a 24-inch log, which is called a warm-up log, with this girl, Julie Janky Hughes.
All right.
She's good. So we're on a log.
Greasy.
There's with me. If you ever see that video, I got to be real quick. You'll hear people just giggling and laughing.
This is on video.
Oh yeah, this is for a television show
Oh.
about sports.
So we have to look this up.
So we're rolling, and I got on tennis shoes now.
Yeah.
And I'm just walking along, and I think I'm talking, And you hear her sister say, "Okay, Julie." And she's just walking along. She's got on the spiked.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Stops.
Knock you off.
Starts it back up. There goes Galloway right out in the middle of the duck pond. But if you're listening real close, you're going to hear people really laughing. That's my wife and my director before I went in the pond.
So where can we find this?
Oh, I'm sure it's Albany, Oregon
Okay.
Timber Festival.
What year about? 90s? I know like
I don't know.
is your name on the video?
Probably.
Okay. I'm gonna look that up.
So we're in Denver doing a race. And my director says this would come first out of the second. My director said, "Let's go for a drive." So we go up in the mountains, and we're talking about personal stuff. And then he says, "Galloway, I really got a problem." I said, "What is it?" "I got this big World Championship Timber Festival coming up in Albany, Oregon. I don't have anybody do the expert commentary." I said, "You mean log rolling, tree climbing, and chainsaws?"
Mm-hmm.
"Yeah. We do all that all the time in Oklahoma. I thought the stupid son was sure smart enough to know there's no trees in Oklahoma. Really? Yeah, every state fair's got them. Every county fair. You ever seen it? Oh, yeah. Seen it all the time.
Done it.
Yeah. That's the end of the discussion. The next Tuesday, the secretary called me and said, Mr. Gallaway, we need to book your flights to Portland. So, what? Well, Tom said you was doing the Timber Festival. Oh. Okay. That's not a big deal. I can get a book, read it, and I'll be okay. There's not a lot of Timber Festival books in the library in Oklahoma. So we're in Orange County, California, doing a monster truck show.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Skoll. One of the Skoll guys there, and they said, we're standing around talking shows with them. One of them said, well, what do you, I asked Gary, I said, Gary, where you going? Gary said, well, I'm off next weekend, then I go to Albany, Oregon. I said, you're going to Albany, Oregon? I'll be in Albany, Oregon. And the guy said, the Skoll guy said, oh yeah, man, I've been going up there 3 years and I love it up there. I said, so do you have a program? Yeah.
Oh.
I said, can you send it? Yeah, I'll send them to you.
Locked out on that one, huh?
I get them things, read them, got pictures in them.
Yeah.
I know everybody personally now. And that's how I got the job in Albany, Oregon.
Did you ever have one that went just
In the toilet?
bad? Like, I'm good, I'm going to do it, I'll be there, I know it, and then you get there and it's just like...
I've had some shit boxes. I don't talk about them.
All right, we don't need... We only want to highlight the good stuff anyway, so...
They're in the past. I did it, went on.
But most of it, yeah, but like just having you being able to like say, I'm going to go do it, and then go do it, right?
Yeah.
It's like...
It's not a big deal.
That's how you succeed, I think, right? You got to have like, say, yeah, I'm going to go do that. You can't just sit around. You got to like, you don't even know what you're talking about, but you're still able to go do it. It's unbelievable. Like,
just do it.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, or
they won't eat you.
But if you don't do it, you're never going to succeed, right? So you got to get out there and do it.
You got to do just what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Beat them roads up and down the road.
Yep.
Go do. You want it to work? Go do it.
Yep.
You're making whatever you're making a month now. You want to make 10 times that much?
I don't even care about. I
work harder.
Remember when you said I would have done it for free?
Yeah.
This is just getting paid. Is like I can't. Like what? They're gonna pay me, but I don't do it for that. It's just to meet you guys and hear your stories.
It's just,
you know, that's just icing. If I get paid, like I would do it for free.
Hard.
It's just getting to see stuff like this that you don't get to see anywhere else that I'm interested in. You know, I mean, look at this.
Okay, that. Let me tell you where that came from.
$35.
Yeah, you know why?
Whoa.
Remember me talking to you about the toy show in New York City?
Mm-hmm.
They gave these away. Only at the toy show in New York City.
Oh, man. So they're really rare.
Yeah. Oh, you want to see something else really rare?
Yeah, I like rare stuff.
Really rare?
Yeah.
Possibly the only one left in existence.
Uh-oh. Wow. Is that an actual photo? That's here, I think it's got a lot of glare on it.
It's the first press book.
Let's see this.
From Bigfoot. And this is all written in Bob's handwriting.
Let me make sure this is...
Or Jim's, I don't remember.
Alright, so what is this now?
This is their press release package.
For the movie, or?
No, for Bigfoot, when they put it on tour.
Really? Also, this is like what he would send out to the promoters and say,
Yeah.
"This is what I have."
Yeah, this
We
is the
can-
first crush they ever did.
Right. There's video of that
Yeah.
on their channel. Oh, look at that! You see that? Age 42. Bigfoot 4 is a 74 4x4. I'm sorry. Bigfoot 1 is a 74 Ford 4x4. Bigfoot 2 is a 74 Ford. Bigfoot 3, 84. Bigfoot 4 is an 84. Ms. Bigfoot is an 85 Ford Ranger. Tires are interchangeable, and each truck can run 48, 66 duals, and 10-foot tires except Ms. Bigfoot. Oh my gosh. And then there's stuff on the back too.
I'm pretty sure this is all Chandler's handwriting.
It probably is. Truck.
Yeah, Bob
Oh yeah.
Chandler Bigfoot.
That's how he signed a plaque for me this year. Oh man, look at this. This is. You think he has one of these?
I doubt if they got one of those.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Well, Bob is 80. Isn't he 80 now?
I would think pretty close.
And I think they said that on that the driver was 43.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
40 years ago. Yeah, that's about right, because all this stuff I'm finding, you know, it's 40 years ago. It's hard to believe. Look at that.
And I think that's Lashman's sled back there.
So that's what they would send out the promoters to get Bigfoot to come to the show.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Don't lose that. Does this go with it too? This?
No.
Okay.
No. That's the funniest thing I've ever read in my life. And I've read some funny shit.
Oh man, look at these.
Rick Farber, Mulvane, Kansas. 4020 John Deere. Two brothers, Rick and Larry. I think that's Larry. No helmet,
Yeah, this has got to be middle 70s probably.
probably.
Oh yeah, look at the old Mercury back
This
there.
kid's
Square body
this
Chevy.
kid's right at 60 now.
Who is that driving?
Craig Chenoweth.
Are these pictures you took?
Uh-huh. Lonnie Friels.
FR like, oh, as in Pat Friels?
No,
Was this
different one. This
different
one,
Friels?
This one was
Because they had some mod tractors.
That's-
the Friels.
that's Ned Shrek. I mean Ned. I hate that I still know all these people. See that guy?
Uh-huh.
That's Mike Gallaway.
Really? That's awesome. So you did drive some. You actually got proof. So you're not buffaloing me, huh?
No. Okay, these are the first.
Are you in these pictures down here?
I doubt it.
Oh, we got one on the back here, too.
These are the first four-wheel drive pulling trucks I ever saw in my life. The first ones that ever ran in Oklahoma. These right here. They were from Texas. And there was 3 or 4 of them, and they'd come up and pull. Now that one's from Verdon, Oklahoma, but these right here were all from Texas.
And they were special. That's all they did.
Nobody was pulling four-wheel drives. It's before it started. They'd drive them up here and stop, cut some 2x4s and stick them in the back end of it.
So they would drive them. It was street
Oh yeah,
truck.
they were street trailers.
And then lock the rear end down with 2x4s?
Yeah.
Well, the Ford's got to be a 77, probably. 76, it looks like. Did your girls ever get into it? Going with you? Or
No, they went once.
They
in a
went,
while.
yeah. Like my girls.
Never. That was an ejected Hemi from out around Amarillo. This is Oklahoma City at the State Fair.
So you were into this a long time before even.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. When it first really started.
Yeah, it was brand.
That's a great picture. Look
That's
at
a
that.
boat. That's a boat.
That's,
That's an Aries, blown Aries.
let's see if we can get that one. Did you go to a lot of boat races too, or boat drags?
Oh, I announced some boat races.
Yeah. Did you ever get to drive one of those?
Boats?
Yeah.
About that.
That's got to be crazy. Wow.
It's a lot easier to talk about it than it is to do it.
And cheaper.
Yep.
Let somebody else do it.
Slickest trick I ever did in my life. You smoke cigars. I'm in Kansas. And this guy runs this Allison, and he runs her pretty lean, and the pipes get real going red hot. So he makes the pads and shuts down, and I walk out there with my cigar and stick it up to the pipes where I
Light it off.
blow smoke. Yep. It's quite a run.
What I usually ask the guys that have the trucks is like your worst breakdown on the road. So I guess yours might be, worst flight, like worst experience on the road, or like nightmare getting somewhere. Just laughing already.
Well, needless to say, there's more than one.
I bet.
Landed one time in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Got it on the ground. Made a turn to go to the terminal, which was back up to the north. And the plane just sat out when it made that turn, it just stood there and just spun around on the ice.
Ooh.
And the guy took off and went the other direction, and then made a turn and come back. And there was like 5 of us on the flight. And one guy looked at me and he said, "Did we just spin out?" Yeah, we sure did.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is one of the things where we've been up for, just finished 3 days in California and was headed to South Dakota, and you had to go through Minneapolis to get to South Dakota. And it is storming and hailing, and Seth Dalton and his wife was going with me, or I was going with them, and they said, hey, we're not going. That's too scary. I said, I'm going. Got on the plane, sat down. Anne Murray and her entourage was on the plane.
Really? Okay.
And the last person that came out of the terminal, must have been flying standby, was a priest. And on the plane we go. Wow. It was lightning and thunder, and the damn thing would just fall. And they'd go back up. It was as rough a ride as I've had in a long time. It wasn't a big plane. So it kind of clears up a little bit, and we circle around the land, and I look out the window, and there is no airport. We land in a pasture and pull up to a little portable shed, and that's the terminal.
Really?
And Anne Murray got off, and she had the manager of the fair was there, and they had words. She told them they wasn't going back. So we did our thing, and when we got back on Saturday night, when we got back to the motel room, we had a message from Braniff or whoever we were on, that they would have a limousine to pick us up at 3 o'clock that morning. It was probably 2 then, to take us to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, to get on a big airplane and fly out there with them. They're all the same. You go up, you go down.
No matter how big the plane is, huh?
Yeah. Just more people screaming. I must say, I never had the mask fall out of the sky.
Yeah, that's gotta be crazy if that happens.
About ever, but I finally got so I got on the plane, I'd get on the plane, the routine was get on the plane and sit down, sit on the aisle, because you had to get out of there in a hurry because you had another flight to catch. And when these stupid people got in, you went to sleep. Well, we did this one morning, and I left Oklahoma City, and another key to this is you always take the first flight out. I don't care if you only sleep 20 minutes, you get on the first flight out of wherever you are, headed home.
Headed home, okay.
If that don't work, then you got all day to get there.
Yep, makes sense.
So I was always on the first flight. Well, I get on this flight, and I sit down, get everybody strapped on, push away from the gate, I go to sleep. Usually wake up when the cart gets right here. This time I wake up and the cart's not there. And I look out the window, and we're in the clouds. It's, you know. This guy said, when do you think we're going to take off?
Oh, geez.
I said, excuse me?
Not even in the air yet, huh?
We hadn't left yet.
Oh.
No, we're fogged in. We're still in Oklahoma City. You had that all the time. Went to Pontiac one time, and it's, of course, always in the winter. Well, I got something else to tell you. It's always in the winter, and had trouble. Got there, got a rented car, drove to the Silverdome, got out of the car, walked in the building at 7:45 for an 8 o'clock show. Ken Donay went in the dressing room with me. I changed clothes. He just rattled off what we were doing. We went out and put a show on in front of 25,000 or 30,000 people.
Oh, man. Wow.
So do you know why went into these major domes. And you'll need to look this up. Well, what really kind of what brought all this on,
Was it Bob George?
well, he was part of it, but what brought this all on, and you may not be old enough to remember this, but there was a players' strike in the NFL.
It was 80 something, I think.
Probably.
I didn't really watch much football, but I remember hearing about it,
Yeah.
you know, but
Well, they needed to fill those buildings. And that's when
okay.
all of it went indoors to the big arenas. The first big arena I remember doing was Seattle.
I have that one on video. Huge.
Live, I did it live. That's a big building.
I have video of that with you in the background.
We're up there one time in Seattle and just did one corner of the building. Just put 30,000 people in one area. And it was a partnership between Pace Management and SRO. And Pace Management was out of Houston, large promotion group, really big. Did a lot of off-Broadway shows, a lot of musicians, stuff like that. We got this country western singer coming in that's gonna put on a show after our pull, both nights. We do a matinee and a night show. He's entertainer. He's just been voted entertainer of the year. Okay. So, we don't go into who it is, I don't know. But I'm working over here, looking over, and there comes in these two big buses. They park them over there. I noticed some people saying there's a stage on the other side of me, and they're sitting on this stage. And I'm just rocking along, having a good time, you know, and this guy comes over and he kind of comes up to me and he said, George thinks you do a good job. He'd like for you to come over and introduce us for the show. Well, no, okay, sure. Who is he? George Strait.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. I said, but how does he know if I'm any good or not? He said, he's been sitting on that stage right over there. You know he's not. I know George Strait. He's not that way. Yeah, he does. He doesn't have a hat on.
You don't, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it was. So I went over there and sat, announced their, introduced their show, and went out and sat in the bus, shot the breeze between shows. A few years later, I run into them in Little Rock, Arkansas. They were doing a show and I was doing a show, and went and saw them again.
Oh, that's cool.
I announced about anything and everything. I told you about I did a chuck wagon race one time for TV in Arkansas, Bella Vista. You talk about exciting. Man, oh.
Like a rodeo type thing?
Like big wagons
Yeah.
pulled by 6 horses and they're racing side by side down. It was exciting. Mud races.
But in this mud racing, the horsepower is very, very essential. But as we've noticed tonight, the driver's style and what the driver's doing to keep it between the lines is also very, very important in this hard-to-handle Jeep. And I would imagine there again, you've got a name that really fits the truck. I think it'd be awful hard to handle tonight. Boy, there was a tremendous pass, JP. That's the man we talked about earlier with, he broke the right front tire, axle completely off of it. Broke the right front tire, and he may have done that when he came out of the pit. But sheared the right front tire off. That's part of the sport. Fell down on the track. Let's see it with the replay as we get ready to watch him. Now, this is a good pass. Watch him. He keeps it real straight. He's hard on the motor. The front end's up in the air, but watch the right front tire. There's where he has all the problems. Just doing a great job here. Broke it right on the end. When he hit the end of the pit, it came up a little bit. The mud had came out of the pit quite a bit, and he actually broke the right front tire on it when it launched out of the pit. A tough break, but a very fine run for one hard-to-handle truck.
Snowmobile races, sprint cars, motorcycles, quads.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Madison Square Garden, where we have motorsports competition today. I'm Mike Gallaway, and along with Brett Kepner, we're going to have a great day of competition. It's going to look like freeway rush hour traffic, and it's coming up in just a moment as the flagman has got the card in the air. There's a shot of all the bikes in this arena cross quad, and it is just about time for blast off.
RPM's up down here, Mike, and a foul start. But it looks like a rider that coming in. Oh, unbelievable! Believe the crash is going on here.
Only 2 bikes have made it through. Only 2 of the quads have made it through the course, and they are wide open down the back straightaway.
And the guy that's out in the lead is one of the wildest riders out there. De Palma leads the show. Mike De Palma, the number 118, is out in front.
Mike De Palma was one of the fortunate few that came through that starting line area. How he did it is unbeknown to me, but he is really showing them the way around the course at this time.
This never made any difference.
And a lot of those shows had like the quad races and the mud bogs in with the pulls.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
So did you have to know all those people's names too and kind of know something about them too?
Sort of.
That would be a lot.
I don't know if it was or not. It wasn't for me.
Were you on the plane like studying this stuff? You didn't get notes ahead of time, right?
No.
So it's just when you're
You
there.
didn't even know what you were doing. You'd be here at this. Okay.
And you didn't know if you were doing a pull or a mud bog.
No, I enjoyed it.
Oh my gosh.
Wasn't a big deal.
Wow. Well, that brought up another one. Was like, you know, the other celebrities you got to meet through this, and you know, so you had George Strait, Anne Murray.
Imagine there was a lot, but you know what? A celebrity's only in their mind.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember Kenny Bernstein coming to Anaheim one time in a mink coat.
In a mink coat.
Yeah.
Kenny Bernstein.
Yeah.
Oh, because he was with Budweiser, right?
Yeah, he was just there watching.
Oh, he wasn't doing. It was.
No, didn't do anything. He didn't introduce him.
In a mink coat.
Yeah. Tom McKeon, saw him there. Mickey Thompson, big fan of Mickey Thompson. Met him. Stand-up guy. I mean, just a great person. Not that I knew him personally, but just my association with him. He did. We did a show in Anaheim one time, and he was coming in the week following us. And we did some stuff together. Nice people. Art Arfons, he's a celebrity to me.
Who were your favorite? The guys you really liked as racers, like when you were growing up. Like who did you? Like I liked Richard Petty, growing up. You know.
Oh, well, growing up, I first saw Art Arfons in 1957.
Okay.
I was a snot-nosed, booger-eating kid, you know, and then read everything I could get my hands on about him, and followed him when he went to Great Salt Lakes and set the world speed record. And him and Breedlove were going at it, and
remember that.
then to walk up, and he was in Springfield, Missouri, at a Grand National NTPA pull, and I was there. I mean, I'm close to him. And then just become good friends over the years pulling together. And when he was inducted into the Hall of Fame in Novi, Michigan, I went up and did that introduction for him. He was my hero. I mean, I just thought the world of the man. And Dusty and Tim, and his other son. I mean, all of those people are just fabulous.
Yeah.
But you know, when I grew up, that was the hot dog setup. And I went to races forever. Didn't go to the senior prom because I went to the races.
That's okay. So why do you think the indoor stuff ended? I mean, it's still around a little bit today, but not like it used to be.
It's financial. It costs so much money to put the dirt in the buildings and work it and get it in and get it out, and time restraints. And I think probably the dirt work. And they found shows that you could put on without dirt, still make the same amount of money, and your expenses were half. I worked Philadelphia and Pittsburgh.
Spectrum.
Rectums in the Spectrum.
I don't even know if that building's still there or not. I don't know. But
I don't either, but I remember it.
Yeah, between that, DC, and Baltimore and Philly.
Worked Baltimore a lot.
Yeah.
Philadelphia a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know that. I went to Florida quite a bit. I did a deal sometimes in there with a group called Brute Force out of Tennessee. Cecil Johnson and two brothers. And they had a Busch beer sponsorship. And we had pulls. Jim Lyons was there, and the Sullivans. So we had some pretty good stuff. Took most of TNT's stuff. When TNT run in the winter, well, they'd go to Brute Force in the summer, the guys would. We ran a lot of little NASCAR tracks.
Right.
We'd do a pull there.
Yeah.
I did, 2 or 3 years with them too.
Did you do the TNT and the NTPA and all? Did it matter, or were you, or you had to be with one group?
You don't have to just go with this one group. You can choose to go off and work somewhere else. You just don't come back to this group.
Because you kind of defected to the
went somewhere else.
the competition.
I did it. You know, I didn't do it in your face, but if I worked for SRO and SRO kept me busy all winter long. Right. Well, summertime I'd go off and do whoever had money and wanted somebody. And then I ended up working for the guy in South out in California. And so I'd work the winter there and then go to California and work all the summer through the fair circuit and slow down in November sometimes. Also, SRO would start kicking back up in November.
That's when we saw them, is like it would be snowing out and we would go to the arenas.
Yeah.
You know. So when you went to the California polls, there's all those big stadiums out there, it's a whole separate set of drivers and trucks and all that stuff.
They'd bring some trucks out. Paul and Kim would go out there, and Alan Gaines would go out there, and Wally went out there some. And Manuel Marino told me one time, Manuel lives in San Antonio, Texas. Manuel told me one time we were out in Anaheim or somewhere, said, you know, I left home, and when I get out of the state of Texas, I'm over halfway there.
Pretty much. Because it's so big.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Good people. The Marinos and the Hollands, Roy Holland, and Janky, Steve Janky.
With the engines.
Built motors.
Yeah.
Yeah. All good people.
How did you... all the guys in California, did you have to do extra studying to when you were out there for their names or no?
I walked around and looked.
Okay.
And it just all went somewhere. I guess it's still there.
Because it's a whole, like you said, you had a couple that go out there, but then when you see like
you got
Anaheim Stadium, it's almost a whole separate breed of trucks than what we're used to seeing on
There's
the East
some nice
Coast,
people
obviously.
out there, good pullers.
Yeah.
Just a different deal.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Big A in Anaheim, California. Normally the home of the baseball California Angels, but tonight the Big A will play host to the Budweiser United States Hot Rod Association Truck and Tractor Pull Series. Hello again, everyone. I'm Bob Kurtz, along with our expert commentator, Mike Gallaway, and we've got a good one tonight here at the Big A.
Boy, Bob, we've got a great show. 6,200-pound modified trucks, 7,200-pound modified tractors, outstanding monster trucks, the Budweiser boss, Art Arfons, Dusty Arfons, just to name a few of them, and they're truly the best. This man will not satisfy with just a little bit of a badge. You can bet that he's looking at the whole 250 foot. As he sits there and the Rodak motor's building a little bit of heat, he's got the chains are hooked up, the kill switch is in place, the slack comes out of the chain, there's no jerk starts. Got to leave with a tighter taut chain. He's got the chain real tight. Watch this.
Got to go a little better than 205.
I believe he's going to do it. I believe he's got it.
Look at that. Back-to-back full pull.
What a job. Tremendous effort on Grape 8 Jr. Bob Davison has just laid down a mark that got the guys scratching their heads. They think they can do it, which we're going to find out before it's all over with. But what a beautiful job for that man right there out of Reno, Nevada.
The trucks
They're great trucks too.
Yeah, they had a lighter, like they had a 4,500-pound class truck or something. Where we was running trucks that weighed 6,000 or 5,000 pounds.
I remember the one where they had like a baseball stadium, and they had
Run down the sideline.
You go down one, then you turn around, go down the other way. And these guys were getting so hot.
Yeah.
Like they didn't give time to cool down or nothing. Like, was that a bad deal for these guys? Like,
it's hard on machinery.
Right.
Dry blocking one of them.
Were they mad about that?
I don't know. It's just a deal.
Oh, tell me about riding in Allen's 37.
We're in Florida. I don't know where in Florida. I remember it was either a football field or a soccer track. And Alan said, "You want to ride?" I said, "Yeah, I want to ride." And I went to meant nothing. We did stuff like this all the time.
Where were you going? From like
In
trailer
the
to
truck.
inside
We
the
were right in the truck.
Yeah.
No, we're outdoors.
Just go for a ride?
So I go down on the truck. This is before the show.
Uh-huh.
So I go down on the truck and I'm taking my microphone and I see where it works because it's line of sight.
Okay.
If the microphone can see the receiver, it'll talk. So I said, yeah. He said, okay, I'll pull up and get you. So we get the show going, bring him up. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, out of Georgetown, Kentucky, this is Alan Gaines. And he drives the truck down and stops and goes. So I go down, get in the truck, back it to the sled, front end comes up. I talk on the microphone. I was going this way because I was on this side. I talk on the microphone, tell him how much fun we're having, set it down at the end, give him a big round of applause, and go back to work.
You got the ride in it.
Yeah.
So was there a passenger seat in it at
It was
that time?
full seat.
Oh, it was a full seat?
Yeah, it's 37 Chevrolet's full seat.
Because when I sat in it, there's just a driver's seat.
Oh.
It's just a.
We
and this
had
was
black, buttoned and tough, full driver, full 37 Chevrolet seat.
so he changed it since then. Because it's
Someone did.
yeah, it's a racing seat in there now with no passenger seat.
No,
Ah,
no, we had a seat.
okay.
Yeah, it was just like getting in a street rod. Yeah, no different.
That's why I didn't know how you did it because there's no seat when I
Yeah,
sat
no, it
in
was
it.
full seat, black, buttoned and tough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ride in a couple other ones too?
I rode Gary Collins.
Oh, the Budweiser boss.
Yeah.
truck?
Rode in that one night. Just I was doing the TV show and backed it in a tunnel and he said, "Yeah, come on, get in." I said, "Well, why not?" It was as good a life as you could ever have for me. I wasn't well educated, but I went and did so many things, so many places that other people can't imagine what it was like. I appreciate it. I'm very appreciative of it. Had 3 daughters, paid for 3 weddings, and 3 college educations. So somewhere along the way I made money. But I worked a lot.
Yeah.
I never minded working. And ended up in the newspaper business here in Oklahoma, and that's kind of when it drew to an end. And the last thing I want to do right now is go on a vacation.
Really?
I want to stay home. I win enough.
Oh, you're done with traveling.
Yeah. I'll say, well, let's go to so-and-so. Well, I've been there.
Well, she get like, come on, I want to go now.
She gets to also.
Okay.
And I go to Nebraska. I've got a grandson and a granddaughter in Nebraska that plays a lot of sports, and we go up there some.
Yeah.
But I'm perfectly happy staying home.
That's cool.
Just a great life.
And you got your hobbies here, and
Yeah, I mean, I have no complaint.
yeah, you're still in great shape. So
Yeah, round.
no, but I mean, a lot of people, you know, when they figure they're going to retire, they start sitting, right? Don't move, and
That's bad. I walk every morning, and I didn't this morning. I had company coming. Not to call any names.
Okay, well, sorry. Okay.
Not a black mark, but I'm going as soon as you leave.
I better get out of here then.
I'll go walk 3 miles
Every day.
every day.
Okay.
No, 4 out of 7. I take off Friday and go garage sailing.
Just like construction.
Yeah, well, you're right. You're right. I never thought
That's
about
where the
that.
4 days came from, probably.
That really has been my work week forever.
Yeah. That's
You
so
know,
neat that you still have all
You ever
this.
heard of Dave Bennett? He's an announcer.
No, I recognize
He
him.
came to me when he was younger and said, "Just live down the road here. Why don't you teach me to announce?" So I did. Just didn't teach him everything.
Gotta hold some secrets.
But I gave him a lot of business, and he worked for USA for forever. That's at Burns Flat. I hate it that I still know all this.
That's good.
Well, it should. Like,
That looks like Tim Engler.
no, Lonnie Friels.
Lonnie Friels.
Engler's a genius.
Yeah, I got to get down to him, but he's so busy with his shop.
Well, he's got his finger and everything in the world.
Yep. He's still going a million miles an hour. Look at the frame and the chassis on that one. Don't get much squarer than that, does it?
We got to understand, sometimes they'd weight them sows to 12,000 pounds.
Man. Yeah, because 12 was like the limit they had, right?
12 was exciting.
Did you ever sit behind a mini rod wheel?
No.
You couldn't pay me to do
Rods in
that.
Oklahoma.
That's crazy. I mean, that's crazier than the boats, I think.
Well, crazy is the mini rods nowadays.
One thing that scares me is like you got that draft shaft spinning right here. If it lets go, there goes all your good times.
Oh, this is when I was interviewed for the Wall Street Journal.
Oh, the Wall Street Journal.
$1978.
Okay.
So I was doing shows in early 70s. You can make. Mike, a former TV, and there it is. 4,000 cheered the stands throughout. Public address announcer Mike Gallaway, 31.
31 and 78.
With proud names like Bigfoot, Red Raider, Track Boss. Mike, a former TV and radio personality, travels 11 months of the year with Old Faithful and her crew, which isn't true. These are my kind of people, he says. I follow them from the sun, north in the spring, south in the winter. Contestants spend up to $45,000. Now that's a motor.
Yeah, no kidding.
On tractors. You want to make a copy of that?
Sure. We'll run that through that scanner if you want.
I know you can just do it if you don't want it. I don't care. I just. Kansas Tractor Pros Association.
Yeah, we can take this up and scan that.
Leavenworth. What if I went to that?
You could have quite the scrapbook here.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah. Why? I mean, this would be great for your kids to have someday, you know? 81 winter schedule. Hold on, let's see that. Here, I'll put this right here. Indy Super Bowl, you do that one?
No, never did that. Oh, now.
They had their own announcers, I think, at that one, didn't they?
A lot.
November 1980.
Well, this is not. This is March '80. Ticket was $6.
Which, I mean, that
Wait.
seems a little expensive back then, don't it?
Waco. That's my youngest.
Eustis, Florida, Tallahassee, Jackson, Ocala, Atlanta, Tifton, Kansas. Is this how
Oh,
you
there's
would know?
a,
where
there's
you're
a
going?
copy of that. I got that one out of the paper.
Okay.
This is when I went to spoke at the Grand Ole Opry.
Really?
It's just that was my appointment schedule from a long time ago. That's 1980.
Well, is that all your dates for where you had to be. Denver. NTPA.
I just somewhere all the time.
Old Polar magazine. What's this from? October of '77.
Okay. I was instrumental in this, the Progressive Puller. This was Oklahoma. So that's another
Yeah,
one.
that's
You
another
can just
copy.
you can have that.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
That's in '79.
Tammy Wynette?
Me?
I know.
I know, she was Miss Waco.
Oh, it was Miss Waco?
Yeah. Sweetwater, Texas. So I go to Sweetwater, Texas one time.
Let's do.
And rated by pullers and fans as America's finest announcer, Mike Gallaway.
That's you?
Yep.
I've never seen you with hair like that.
You look at my picture and then we got married. So, show's over with. And go in and get paid. Guy says,
Oh, that's you with the beard and.
I said, well,
That's cool.
we want to book you back next year, Galloway. I said, no,
Why?
I'm not coming back. What'd we do wrong? I said, you did nothing wrong. I'm not driving that far again.
Don't like driving.
He said, well, what can we do? Send a plane. I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry.
Helicopter?
He said, we'll talk. I said, okay. So we leave. And I go about my way. He calls me back. He said, Galloway, what about coming down here? And I said, I told you. I'm not coming. It's too far. I'm going to send a plane for you. Okay.
Nice.
I mean, this was one of my real things that I wanted, but I wasn't begging for.
Yeah, right.
I wanted to announce a big pull. I wanted somebody to pay my ticket, and I wanted somebody to fly me somewhere in a private plane. He said, we'll send in a plane up. 9-passenger, twin-engine thing. Okay. So he flew to Norman. They land. Can't take off. Winds above 50 miles an hour. We're standing in the terminal and they're watching this wind speed just like this.
Mm-hmm.
And it drops to 49.
And you can go in 49?
We jump on 49.
That's legal then?
So we take off, and when we do, I see this storm south. Come to find out, it was at Paris, Texas, and it blew the town away. We could see it.
Oh, man.
Rough, bumpy, hard, terrible fly. Line up for the runway and drift over and land on what is another runway, except when we get on the ground, there's a stop sign.
Ain't no runway.
I ain't never seen a stop sign. I said, hey,
Did something go
did
wrong?
we just land on the road? Oh, we do it all the time. And we pull into the airport.
Off the road.
Yeah, off the road.
Man, it just doesn't even look like what we're used to seeing of you.
I know, I cleaned up. You want to know if we got any information? There it is. Blown Chevy, 44 Massey rear end.
And that's all you had.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you just took notes as you got them real quick and like, okay, here's my cheat sheet for the day, huh?
Just do it and go on.
Okay, nice.
It's just something I did.
I mean, you were really, really into this. I never...
Oh, yeah.
I never imagined. I don't think most people probably, until they see this, is going to realize like how much you were into this way before you even got into the arenas and all that stuff.
It was my life.
Did you ever want to build one and drive one?
No.
No? Just go to it?
Wasn't my thing. 78. 78. 78. That's Chevrolet magazine.
What's the oldest pulling magazine that was out? Is it the Puller?
No, yeah.
Like which one was first?
Well, the Puller came later, way later. The NTPA thing was probably the first. I did that. It's
There's
hard.
a big paper version.
It's hard to believe. I had a guy tell me last year when we were out. Everybody was out here at the fair. I was doing the show out here. They was talking about pulling, and I said something to me, and I said, "Well, I don't know. You guys are the professionals." This guy looked at me and said, "Galloway, you've seen more pulls than all of us added together."
Yeah, no kidding. It's crazy. I
thought,
never would have dreamed.
Well, that might be right.
Yeah. And you got the evidence for it, that's for sure.
Oh, I don't lie about it. There's no need.
I mean,
just
the amount of stuff is like, and from the early 70s.
Yeah.
So were you at one like every weekend, you think, or
Yeah, pretty much.
like as just attending?
Yeah, and then oh, this is all
You
stuff.
guys still back here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye. I'll see you when I see you.
All right. Nice
All
to
right,
meet you.
nice to meet you too.
Remember, I've got a nap scheduled for 1 o'clock.
You're gonna need it after all this, right?
I'll come back by then.
What time is it?
It's 11:30.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
You're a sicko.
Hey, I don't think I'm ever going to get back here again. So I think it's amazing like this even worked out as it is. See that program?
Sure.
I love these. Oh, look at that. This is the main thing I got when I was a kid. When I go to the pool and get these programs. Yes, look at this. My four-wheel drive's my favorite. So there's all.
You get one of those?
I think Jasky gave me one of those. I think so.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
That NTPA banquet that I showed you, in there. Yep,
Look at that.
where I spoke. Well,
Oh,
Ed Umpenhauer was with me, or I was with him. You can look at that. I gotta go pee.
yeah. Hearts. Ooh, look at this. Blue Ox and Thumper. Cyclops. Desert Beast. I don't remember that one. Oh yeah, here we go. Big Iron. Gary Collins. Mike Hoff. Magna Jr. Look at that. Mud Racing. Super Hog. Bear. Heh. Collar loop. Oh, nice. Look at this. Gone AWOL. It's another favorite. Chevy National. He's still on Facebook a lot. Well,
Gene Fanny.
mm-hmm. He doesn't have it anymore,
No.
but Molly just found his.
This is the nicest person you ever meet.
Yep, he's still around, right?
Yeah, runs this big truck, runs this monster truck.
I know he's got a newer version of it, but do you know if he still has the original
No, I
monster
don't.
truck? Oh, there he is. There's
There's
Milt.
Milt.
That's just nuts. Sitting on the front of that thing.
Well, what's nuts? Had a U Moline tractor rear end.
What would that do?
Oh, it was about 30 horsepower tractor.
Oh, and it took all that.
He broke it a lot.
So did he have different stuff made for it? Like,
No, it just had
It just
tractor
ran it?
shit on it, and he just changed it.
just beefed it up and kept going, huh?
That's tricky, Dick.
Oh, this is the Top Gun guy,
Yeah, that's
Ron Warschkow. He's
Ron
probably not too
Warschkow.
far from me. I came through Iowa Falls on the way here, so I'm going to go find him too.
That's Tricky Dick McPherson.
Oh, that's Dick McPherson's early one? Look at that. Engines. What does it say?
Engines and Arrows.
Never seen that
That's a
one.
Bob George name.
Oh, so I heard Bob would give, if he didn't like, well, that's what Gary told me about this. He's like, he didn't want to be called Little KW, so Bob George made him change the name because he wanted it, we're not having something little in my shows. Is that
Nope.
right? So then Bob George
Named that.
would name some of these
Yeah.
if he didn't like
Yeah.
the name, or
Yep,
how many did he do that to?
quite a few.
Really? And of course, there's the one that nobody, they don't know about. So
George Stennett and Mike,
he passed.
they were nice people.
And of course, we're looking for a Magna Jr. too. I know the town it's in, I think. But hey, look at this. So when you look at this and you see that, what do you think? Cool, I got to do it, or
It has no feeling.
no, nothing?
It's just no.
That's just what it is, huh?
It's
Cool, you got to do it.
it's not a wanted picture poster.
You're not on a milk jug somewhere.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, this one I have. Oh man. Oh, I have that one. This is the one that I just went through on another video. I mean, look at that thing.
Yes,
That's the favorite.
there's
right there.
the bottle.
Yep.
It moves the box.
I mean, there's just nothing else.
He used to drive barefooted a lot.
Yep. All the trucks.
That was Bob George.
Really? Because they always said,
Get him out of the truck! Get him out of the truck!
and
Look
then
at that!
hold the boots up.
Yeah.
Because he said he would be able to feel the truck working better in his bare feet.
Yeah.
So you were talking about how you just love this. You love doing this.
I'd go to a pool every day. I didn't make stuff up. I just loved being there. I told you, I had the best seat in the house. I got in free and they paid me. And I loved it. The thing is, I would have probably gone and paid them to get in. Just didn't tell anybody that. But I did. I truly loved it. I still love it today.
That's awesome.
I look at some of this stuff and it just amazes me what they can do and what they do. And the sleds. And Dave Haggard had a sled that I ran up in Oklahoma, up at Miami, Oklahoma, and it's the first time I met Dave Haggard. And he had old Ironsides, and I don't know, may still have sleds today, the Lashments with their sleds. And
He's still on Facebook, yeah.
And they wasn't self-propelled. There wasn't any self-propelled sleds.
Blue keys in.
You had to pull them back.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah. It's just, and I didn't like laser put measurements.
When that first came out,
128.6943867. Who gives?
they gave it to the hundredth of a foot. They started breaking it up into hundredths of a foot.
I'll pass. But I got used to it. You know,
I remember when they would have the guy would run down there. They drive a screwdriver,
Stick
into
in the
back,
ground.
and then they got two guys with a tape
Yep.
across there, and then another guy going from the 200-foot mark up to the back of the sled, and that's all they did.
We had a 4-wheel drive club. Every place we went had a 4-wheel drive club.
6 people attacked
Yeah.
the sled at the end when it was over. I was watching one the other day. I'm like, man, if that guy starts backing that thing up or something happens, you got 3 people
Oops.
at the front of that pan of that sled. If something, I'm like, oh, that's
Oops.
looking back on it now. It's like, wow.
Not quite a full pull.
Not quite, but a very good hook on Wally's part. It really was a good hook. Basic, good straight pull down the track. Good tire speed. Everything seemed to hook up well. Bounced a little bit on the end, but not enough to take much away from it. Probably all the horsepower he had to move the big sled down. Now, what they're going to do is they'll drive a stake right in the middle, which they've already done. You see the stake there in the center of the track. Right. It goes down at the center of the sled. Then they'll come across, stretch a tight rope, measure from the rope up to the point where the stake is driven, and that's the measurement for the pull that night. Very critical, means the difference of several $100s.
Yeah. Oops.
A little dangerous, huh?
I went to a pool one time. A guy called me. He said, I need you to come up to Kansas and do a pool for me. I don't know where it was, but it's middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
I said, okay. So oh no, it was, it was Kansas somewhere. Well, he had a Landau sled.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably not familiar with a Landau, but you loaded tractors on it
Yeah.
and the wheels moved.
Yep. And the rails were where the sled box came up. I remember those.
No box.
Oh, no box?
No box. Tractors. Farm
tractors.
But
Okay, I thought you meant like road tractors, like trucks.
farm tractors. Put farm tractors on it, and the wheels moved, made the weight move. We started the show at 7 o'clock. Electricity went out at 7:30. Electricity came back on at 12:30.
Oh.
At 7 o'clock the next morning, I got in the pickup and started home.
They went all night, huh?
All night long. That is a memorable pull.
Man.
And it ended up being 2 modified tractors, and the rest of them was farm stocks. And you got to the heavies, 30,000 pounds and more. Well, you had a D21 on the nose that was going to pull, so you had to unload all the tractors, get that D21, find another tractor that weighed almost the same, load it back. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
7 o'clock the next morning, I took my money and headed to the house.
Was there still fans there?
Oh, no.
They all left when the power went out the
Oh,
first
yeah,
time, huh?
yeah.
We're out of here.
I was out in California one time at Paso Robles. That sounds right. I'll tell you 2 stories. I was out there doing a rodeo on the matinees, the rodeo and the pulls. There was a monster trucks is at night, and the announcer hasn't made it for the rodeo.
Yeah.
Galloway, you ever announce a rodeo? No, I can't say I have. Okay, it's your time. So I kicked off the rodeo and did it till the guy showed up.
And you had no idea? Had you
I
been to a
just
rodeo
wing it.
before?
Wing it. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you didn't know what's going on and
Yeah.
everything. It's not like your first time being there.
Another time we're up in, remember, Idaho, Montana, somewhere close to Reno, or Nevada, top of Nevada. And we're up, got the show this night, and we're on the next day, matinee and night show. And the Seth, the guy from California, he there. I'm standing out back. I look out, I'm on the stage and look out over this, and there's 15,000, looks like, it's not, probably 6,000, 14-year-old girls.
Oh, jeez.
Galloway, why don't you go out and introduce this group that's coming on stage? Okay. All pays the same. Who are they? I don't know. I'll have him write it down. Okay. So I just go out and turn on the mic. Got the name in my pocket. I hadn't looked at it. Don't know who it is. Don't care.
That's crazy.
I'm blowing the fair up, and I hope you're having a good time. And ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the Backstreet Boys. I didn't know what I said. But evidently it was big because this place went nuts.
Boom.
And they come out on stage and played.
How can you announce somebody and you don't know who they are and like make it like? How do you do that?
I don't know.
Is it all like you're saying the pre-talk before that? Like, okay, I hope you're all having a good time, and get ready. It's going to be big and all that kind of stuff.
I did a show out here the other day, 2 or 3 years ago, for the Outlaws Pulling Association.
Uh-huh.
I just opened the show up and warmed it up. There's a lady get lined up. I turned the mic on. She said, "Who are you?" And I said, I'm just here to help a little bit. She said, "You ever done this before?" I said, "No, ma'am, I've never done this at all." "I think I can." She said, "Okay, I guess, And hi everybody, glad to have you here at the Grady County Fairgrounds. Got a great show coming up. We've got 3 or 4 classes. I want to thank the tire company and the oil company and the turn the mic off, So, you lied to me, didn't you? Well, maybe. Yeah.
Has that ever happened before too? Like, I've never really done it.
Oh, I've done it, yeah. I like doing it at bigger. Oh, it was in Madison Square Garden one time. Every story you ever heard about Madison Square Garden is true. Alan and myself and I don't know who all, we were all going up this. You have to go upstairs, walk up this ramp to get into the garden where we pulled. On the 3rd floor, darker than Ace of Spades. Meet this security officer. I said, "Hey, where's the lights on around here?" I said, "We can light this up." "I'll call an electrician." I said, "Well, I don't need an electrician. I just need to touch the switch."
Oh, no.
"Don't touch the switch.
Yeah.
I'll call an electrician." So Bob said, I learned a lot from Bob. Go out and sell some stuff. It's about 30 minutes before showtime. I asked the sound guy, I said, "Can you turn the mic on for me? I want to pump these people up." "Well, if I turn the mic on, it costs you another day." "Well, it's just 30 minutes before showtime." "I don't care. Mm-hmm. It's another day."
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So Bob came around and said, "Why didn't you blow them guys up?" I said, "Did you want to spend another day, pay for another day for the union guy?" "Got that." "Okay, never mind, don't worry." So we're working up there, and you work, the floor's here, and you're up here in the seating area. Mm-hmm. And some drunk throws a beer all over me. I never missed a lick.
Just keep going.
Just kept going. The sound guy, he's mad. He gets security and gets her thrown out. They bring me towels. I'm still talking.
Because the people aren't really seeing you. You can't really,
Right.
You're not on camera. You're just talking and doing the job.
Show's over with. He said, "Listen, mister, I've worked with a lot of announcers.
Yeah.
For every kind of event. I never seen one that didn't lose their when something like this happened."
You just keep going, right?
"Oh, well."
You're there to do a job, right?
Yeah. You can have that.
I'm going to make a little collage of stuff here with this.
This is Dan Patrick.
Oh, the thing he would send out?
Dan was a puller.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had the Warlord and
He had a twin blown tractor.
he does an open house every year in October too.
It's coming out.
I looked into it yesterday and it was like 6.5, 7 hours one way. I'm like, oh. What's that picture there? Can you see this one real quick? Oh, look at that.
There's probably not a bunch of this junk left anywhere.
I wouldn't think so. That's amazing.
But I have an original Truckorama t-shirt. I was so happy to get this.
Oh, is that one of your...
And then this was the same color, and who cared? You can't see the ESPN logo.
that one you wore on a broadcast?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you still have a bunch of that stuff? Did they give you shirts for each time?
Oh, yeah.
What about the suits when like you were
My
on,
suit.
You were on suit? Oh, wow.
This was the last show I did at White Wright. Manual,
Yellow Rose.
Yellow Rose, Manual Merino, Daddy's Dream.
I see Donna Webb over here.
Yeah, they're all good to me. They were all good to me.
She's still around too, I believe.
Donna's still doing
Try
good.
to get a hold of her.
Bob Harlow, Texas Red, Allison.
Oh, is this Let's Lem Friday? Intimidator?
Yeah.
Who? Lem Friday?
Yeah.
So I was looking for stuff on my way home to try to find. He's in Springfield, Missouri, it looks like. Is that right?
I think so.
I've got...
He was in Florida
Right.
when I started.
Red Hot. Oh, there's Manuel again down there. He's signed. Kenny.
Photo Joe.
Uh-huh. He's another one Wally said I should get a hold of. Where does he live?
I don't know. He's not, either him or her's not in very good health.
Mm. Bushman. Steve. Also.
And they're going to tell you that about me one of these days. Oh, he's not in very good health.
You look like you're doing all right. Texas Twister.
Never worn it.
Is there anything on the back?
I don't know.
Oh, and a couple more. Bad attitude. Mr. Mike, thanks. We really love you. BL and CL. Golden Mike. Was that your nickname?
I don't know.
21 years of excellence. Yeah, I probably wouldn't wear this either. I mean, I have a jacket my wife made for me for my birthday. And she had Jeff Gordon. Remember when Jeff Gordon was the deal? She had this denim jacket and custom airbrush this beautiful Jeff Gordon car on the back of it. I've never worn it because I don't want to mess it up. Same thing.
So, I'm in Charlotte at a swap meet with my buddy out of California.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, Dale Earnhardt's going to be here signing autographs. And it was in the middle of Pitt Road in Charlotte. So I walk over there before things get busy. And I think he's coming at maybe from 10 to 1 or 10 to 12 or something, not a long time. And there's a card table and a chair sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
About 8:30, the line runs from the card table to the middle of 1 and 2
At Charlotte.
to get autographs.
Ooh, I believe it.
And I kind of watched it. And he sat there and signed autographs till the line was gone.
That's what I heard about Richard Petty, too.
No security, no nothing. Dale Earnhardt, know that you saw. And a card table and a chair.
Wow. That's cool. What's this? Wars Banquet. Oh, yeah, this is the one that opens up a little bit into
Is it Ed Umpenauer that I was there with?
Opryland. Yeah, Mike Toastmasters. Ed Johnson.
Ed Johnson, okay. Ed Umpenauer was out of Kansas.
Hey, only $48 for a hotel room. So what would you do with these? Would you sign them and give them to people or something? Is it like,
When we went to the Hall of Fame, it had an induction ceremony.
oh, okay.
It had a line of people that you signed autographs. And I guess I did that for them. I don't remember it.
Very cool. What I want to do is, I still have these pictures and like this.
Yeah.
What I might do is have you sign it like right here.
Okay.
And then I'll take this home and print the picture on it. So what I'd like to do is I got this one and this one. And I want to give one of these away to somebody that watches the video. And I would like you to figure out what they should do to get the autographed picture. Should they comment something, or should they pick out a detail in the video and the first one that makes a comment on it? Like, how could we?
Well, they got to comment. They got to have a comment.
And what on what? What would be like? I'll let you pick.
Oh, thanks a lot. I don't like pressure.
So like the first person to comment.
You just want me to sign it right there?
Well, maybe I'll have you sign like the blank paper.
Oh, and then you just...
And then I'll take it home.
Okay.
And I have the same pictures. I can print the picture
Got it.
on it. Since I want to do it in color, you know. But it'll be your signature on it in that white space. We talked about a ton of stuff.
Well, everything was going real good until he come up with this friggin' idea he had that sucked.
Well, it's the first time I'm doing it, but...
Oh, yeah, but it's the first time I'm doing it, Gallaway. You're the guinea pig.
Oh, come
I
on.
don't think it's going to work.
You're the guy who would say, yeah, I could do it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to come up. I'll just go out there and I'll fly off the handle and I'll get it done, no problem.
Oh, it's a wonderful idea.
See, now I got you under pressure, don't I? Oh, man. So, what, riding on Alan's train, any memories from that? Or that was just that short little
That
bit,
what?
riding on Alan's train when you came into the arena?
Beat the hell out of you.
Yeah. Well, it did him too. His helmet flew off in one of those videos. It was so rough.
Hi, everybody from Anaheim. I'm Ken Brew. I'm looking all around for my partner, Mike Gallaway. I can't find him anywhere. Got some guys here from Budweiser. Have you guys seen Mike Gallaway anywhere?
They're in the parking lot. Trying to catch a train out there.
A parking lot trying to catch a train.
He's right back behind us.
Mike Gallaway is trying to catch a train. Oh, my. It's the Orange Blossom Special. Alan Gaines at the wheel. Mike Gallaway hitching a ride. Mike.
Hi, Ken.
You do know how to make an entrance, don't you?
Well, Ken, the airports were fogged in. I had to take a train.
This is great. The Orange Blossom Special. The latest in a long line of great truck pulling monster trucks now for Alan Gaines.
Oh, this is beautiful. It's brand new. It's the first time it's ever been out, and it's absolutely the ultimate in rides. I love it. It's a replica of a train that ran through his part of the country back in the 1800s, and Alan built it all from scratch, and we're going to be talking a lot about it before the night's over with.
There's the man up by the cab, Alan Gaines Jr., the pride of Georgetown, Kentucky. Mike, we're here at the Big A in Anaheim. We're going to have a double pull tonight. Listen, this is going to be a great show. I guess maybe you and Alan can get back there and get him ready. We'll get on with the show.
Oh, I'm ready. I'll be back.
Are you ready? We'll go park this thing then. Alan Gaines with Mike Gallaway. I guess Mike must be the coal man on this one. Anyway, the Budweiser U.S. Hot Rod Truck Pull Championships, featuring the Battle of the Monster Trucks, is brought to you by Budweiser. Beechwood Age for that distinctively clean, crisp taste that makes Budweiser the king of beers. For all you do, this Bud's for you.
Wait.
Well, if this was baseball, this would be like Willie Mays against Hank Aaron in a home run hitting contest. Two of the biggest names in pulling today.
The two biggest names.
Yeah, I said two of. You're right, two of the biggest. But they're not. They are the two biggest.
You got
Alan Gaines and Bob Chandler.
You got to remember, Alan's never done this before, and Chandler started it all. Look out! Here comes Fast Track, and Alan is. Can he do it? Well, Alan's doing a great job. He's doing a good job. He's keeping it all in line anyway. Hold on, Alan. Look, Bob Chandler is just absolutely zipping around this track. He is just truly zipping. Oh, he had a problem making a turn there. Let's see how Alan's still after it. Chandler takes a win.
Chandler takes the win, and now Alan will finish off on the far track. Alan is really getting bounced around inside that cab. Watch him as he comes over. Look at him getting bounced around.
Oh, he is.
Oh, my.
He's taking a beating completely. I believe he lost his helmet, Ken. He lost his helmet somewhere along the course. There's the helmet. He actually lost his helmet. He was talking about how hard he was getting bounced around inside of the cab area of the Orange Blossom Special. Well, you see Barry walking back over to Alan with his helmet in his hand.
Mike, we'll take a look at it again. And Bob Chandler's had this truck, what, about 6-7 months now?
Oh, he has, and it just really, it goes faster and is quicker every time. Now watch Alan. Alan, first time around, he takes a hard shake forward.
There's the helmet.
There's the helmet laying off behind him. That was on the first set of cars when he lost the helmet. And he has a problem seeing in that thing. He really can't see, but look at Bob.
I told Terry's got it. And they got it running.
And yeah, it's going again.
It.
Mm-hmm.
So let me tell you something, it'll kill you.
That's what you told him?
He said thanks.
It's cool that it's going again. Perfect.
You know, and I never will I ever be at ease with signing my name as an autograph.
Really?
Autographs come from special people.
That's why I'm getting them.
I am just Mike Gallaway.
I know, but to me, you're a big shot because
you need to get alive.
You're the guys we looked up to when we were kids, you know? When you're kids and you see this pulling thing, you don't know what it did for me. When I was sitting in those stands as a kid and I see pickup trucks with massive engines and it's just the ceiling tiles are coming down because these things are so loud. It put a love of cars into me. Like I still have my first pickup. I drive it every week. I've rebuilt it 3 times.
You know,
and it's because of this stuff.
I understand what you're saying, but you need to understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
I'm just Mike Gallaway. I'm the guy that does naked gardening the first Saturday in May in his front yard.
Well, maybe that's going to blow up now too because everybody's
I
out
don't
there
want
naked.
it to blow up.
Well, it's a good thing you got a fence all the way around your yard.
Oh, we do it in the front yard.
Oh, perfect. So that's you. How old were you there?
I wasn't peeing my pants.
Like,
Well,
4 maybe?
yeah, probably. We had some rich neighbors, on this tractor,
Okay.
and they took a picture of me on a slide, and I got the slide, and it wasn't till May of last year that I got it converted to a picture.
That's really cool.
It really is.
It turned out so good too.
This is really a rare piece.
A Ford chainsaw.
Supposedly, you could buy a Ford camper special, and the chainsaw was under the hood.
Under the hood?
Yeah.
Because I know they had that box in the side of the bed.
Well, they're rare, really rare.
You have one?
Sure. There's George Neves, Cotton Candy, great man. McAdoo, Texas. Him and his son are cotton farmers.
Yeah, a lot of the Texas guys I'm not familiar with, unless I see them on,
They're outlaw pullers.
Oh, outlaw, okay.
It's me cutting a commercial recently.
Oh, you're still doing commercials? Like TV or whatever?
I just do them. There's Dusty and Randy.
Oh, really? Do you know how long ago that was? It says 2022.
Yeah. You just don't know how proud that makes me.
What's that?
For them to drive from Oklahoma City down here and find my house and sit and visit.
Oh, they came to see you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
They were doing
Kind of like somebody else.
Randy's was doing a PBR thing.
Oh, okay.
He does all their events.
All for the dirt and all that stuff? Not doing it, like...
No, he putting it up and taking it down. And they came down to see me.
That's cool.
Well, I was just thrilled to death. Are you going to be home? Well, yeah, I'm going to be home.
Did you do any events with Army Armstrong?
I met Army one time in Oklahoma City. They came in and did a show. And I was out on the road and flew home on Sunday and went to the show and walked up and said, I'm Mike Gallaway. And he said, okay.
That was it?
And that was it.
He's
a nice guy.
Yeah, he's another one I would try to get a hold of.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah. And he's not, I don't think he's too awful far from me.
He built a land speed car.
He is?
What? Carmen Ghia or a Volkswagen or something like that.
Anywhere? Like, how do these people...
Naked gardening!
Is that something you're going to do again this year too? Well, it's probably too
sure.
late now.
I don't know.
When is it? May or
First Saturday in May.
All right, so May 1st. I'm not going on your Facebook page. Look at that.
I found this picture at a estate sale here in Oklahoma.
It's in Florida or something.
No, it's in Oakland, California. I was there. I announced that show.
Do you know who the girl is?
No, I didn't know.
It's just somebody in the picture.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, what's that much? That's you? So how old were you when you think you started announcing? Early? I think we covered it. I don't remember.
26 or 7.
Okay, late 20s.
One of my favorite pictures.
Oh, if you are our fans. Is that his wife?
Uh-huh.
I've never seen a picture of her.
You wouldn't. She didn't get out of the truck. out of the motorhome.
The whole weekend? She stayed, really? Want nothing to do with it?
Oh, she came with him all the time.
She just wasn't her thing and...
She just stayed in that red and whatever, I guess.
Really?
Yeah. She's in the motorhome. That's a full motorhome in the front of the bus.
Right. That's cool.
Nice lady. This is the last full show I ever did
Oh.
in Guthrie, Oklahoma. There's Gallaway. This was at Amarillo, Texas. That's Lloyd Triplett's tractor.
I haven't seen that one before.
Twin blown. It was bad. It was bad. That's my youngest who was on the road. That was taken in California.
Did all these shows affect your hearing at all?
You can't hear it all.
I mean,
Read your
did you
lips.
have earplugs in? When it, no?
No,
Well, how did you stand it the whole time
I
then?
don't know. I had to hear my voice. I couldn't hear it with earplugs.
Even with the mod tractors running indoors, you had no earplugs?
I'd stand next to Banner in their 60s
Right.
and hear that wall.
That's what I asked him. I'm like, because he would stand next to it and fire it up and all that. And like,
Yeah.
he can hear perfectly well. I'm like, how is that possible?
I can't hear. My wife cusses me all the time.
Well, you got selective hearing or what, like me? Like,
I just can't hear. I'd like to. It bothers me.
you think it's from all these years of this stuff?
Oh, sure it is.
Gotta be,
Yeah.
right?
Killed all,
I mean, loud upon loud all
killed
day
all the
long.
nerve particles in you, inside your ear.
I bet.
And your ears ring all the time.
Constantly?
24 hours a day, every day of the world. A high-pitched ring. Did you ever see that? That's a Bigfoot radio.
Oh, okay.
Speakers, antenna.
I've seen, yeah. That's kind of rare too.
That was a smoke and shake. The motor moved and
Yeah.
smoke come out of it.
That was those toys they had that were about like a foot big or a foot long, and oh, that was one of my favorites. Yeah, I love that truck.
I've got two older sisters. 1 year, they sent me birthday cards.
Same one. It must have been the first one in Walmart. Like, get it, pick it, and
They
go.
don't even live close to each other.
That's funny. Oh, is that the Awesome Kong or the?
No,
the
that's
Jet King?
SRO. That's
That's just a.
National Hot Rod Association. This was their first patch.
Oh wow. Warschau.
Worst cow, that was it was called Outlaw Productions or Outlaw Products. And that body is an outlaw body. It's a street rod body is what that is. And they were out of Pennsylvania or somewhere like that, and he got that body from it.
How long did that hot rod class run? Because I never saw it as a kid. I didn't even know.
Not too long.
So that's the bag you had with you when you were traveling everywhere?
Always. Had it stolen one time,
That's
found it
seen
in
some
the creek.
miles, huh?
Now, oh, it's traveled as much as I have. Yep.
That's cool.
I was out in Arizona one time, Phoenix or Tucson or something, and my youngest daughter was real young, and I had packed a bag, and she'd help me that morning. Then I'd take her to the sitter, and I'd go to the airport, and her mom would pick her up. And I fly to Arizona, and I get there, and just about showtime, and I get my clothes out, and the pants that I put in there were not there, and the tie I put in there were not. No, the coat, my sports coat wasn't in there,
Yeah.
and my tie wasn't in there.
Now what?
Can't imagine. Walk outside, there is a Goodwill.
Yeah.
Went over, they had special that day. I bought a coat and a tie, and I wore them on television forever that came out of Goodwill.
That's awesome.
It cost $4.
Like $5, yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
like $3-4.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. So to be the winner of this autographed picture of Mike, I think what we're gonna do is have the first person that comments what was the toy that he gave me that I kept and put on my shelf in my garage. It was back in video 2, so if you need a clue, you can go back there. And we only have one picture, so it's gonna be the first person to get the correct answer in a comment. We'll get it. So I also want to end this video off with my favorite part of this whole 4 series interview, and with Mike off the top of his head calling this Bud Boss pull. This was awesome. Well, I have one more question for you.
Okay.
So if I play a video on here, do you think you got one more in you?
Oh, sure.
You want to do one?
What do you want to do? I don't give
I'm just going to play one and then have you just
Go with it. Huh?
go for it.
Okay.
All right, let me find one.
That's a pretty truck.
This would be a good. You want to do this one?
Oh, yeah. What do you want me to just do like it was
Yeah, just like you're standing there, you know, like.
today? Okay. Yeah, just do it.
You want? Here, we'll put a little bit of sound up.
Here's Collins, Gary Collins at El Dorado Springs, Missouri. Twin blown KBs. These are actually cast iron heads from an original Hemi. Gary's been running this truck for a long time, had a lot of bounce when it was early. He's finally figured out how to run 2 motors and 4-wheel drives, and I promise you one thing, he gets comfortable. He puts both feet flat on the floor when he drives this truck. Probably around 3,000 horsepower, 1,500 apiece, all on alcohol. Let's watch him make a trip. Gets a good hook. It's got glued to the ground. Going to the door. Tops out the sled. Goodbye.
Thank goodness for brakes. Gary Collins has driven it out the door. Oh,
That was amazing. How do you do that?
You happy?
All those years. Holy cow.
I don't know. It's just that's the way it comes.
no-stopping performance by Gary Collins in the Bud
Oh man, that's something I'm gonna remember forever.
How do you know when to breathe?
Yeah,
It just happens.
it's amazing.
against the Night Stalker.
Oh man,
We also have Mike Gallaway.
that's a great place to maybe end it up, man. I cannot thank you enough for all your time today. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm glad you came.
Let's get a picture together. All right, there's Mike Gallaway, everybody.
I had a good time.
Yep. All right, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
We spent a lot of time today, so you gave me a lot.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. Reminiscing. It kind of brought back a lot of thoughts from the past.
It's fun. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right.